What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the watch list. This is episode 47. Full house today. Everyone here: Jordan, Chase, Jagger, Christian, and myself, Jacob. Happy holidays to anyone who celebrates Hanukkah. That just ended by the time this is out. And then Christmas right on the horizon. Kwanzaa as well. Shout out Kwanzaa, New Year's, all of it.
Nice.
Big holiday season coming up. So hope everyone's doing really well. We got a good show for you today. Quick recap. Last week we talked Saoirse Ronan movies. We did Grand Budapest and Lady Bird. This week we got away from the usual spin that we do, and we didn't really have a set theme. But we will still go around the horn, just kind of recap how everyone's doing, talk about the news that's going on this week. Jagger will handle that. We're going to talk about the Odyssey prologue a bit. Me, Christian, and Jagger got the chance to see it, so we're going to go in depth on that. Then we got Avatar, Fire and Ash. We all saw that, the big release this week. Marty Supreme we got to see a week early, so we'll talk about that as well. And then the final movie will be The Holdovers. We had to go a little bit on theme and do some Christmas stuff. We all really wanted to watch that, so we'll talk about The Holdovers. Finally, game Guess the Quote we're going to play this week. We got some teams for that. We'll get to that later, and then we'll talk about next week's show. But for now, we'll stay on topic here, talk about what's going on in everyone's lives, and Christian in a new location there. I think we'll start with you. You can kind of kick us off.
Cool. Great intro, by the way. That was awesome. Yesterday I moved into my new apartment, so it's been a very busy weekend, but we got a lot done on day one, and it already feels like the apartment feels like home already, which is awesome. Thank you, Chase, for coming over and helping. I had a bunch of people come help. So, but yeah.
You didn't want me to help?
There was just a lot going on, and I just don't know if you wanted to be there.
It was pretty hectic.
But yeah, I'm gonna have some people over Monday. So if anybody's around Monday, come through, everybody. Some movies that I watched. Actually, let's start off with Chase, Jagger, and Sophia. We went to go see Marty Supreme Christmas Day, but on December 18th. It was just an awesome experience, and I think you guys are going to talk about it a bit, but Josh Safdie walked into our theater. Just the coolest thing ever. And Timmy, unfortunately, was across the hall. He didn't come into our auditorium, but it was still really, really cool. And I'm sure we'll get into that experience. But other movies that I watched was Grave of the Fireflies. So I watched that on Chase's Criterion. That was awesome.
Steelbook.
Looked absolutely stunning. Yeah.
It's technically not Criterion, right?
Oh, it's not Criterion? Okay.
It's Steelbook.
Steelbook. It was absolutely stunning. It was awesome. We'll get into Avatar. We're not going to touch too much on that. And then last night I watched my first movie in the apartment. Just logged it. It was always going to be Star Wars: A New Hope. It's always going to be my first one. And
looked at it.
and it's just a fucking perfect movie. And yeah, that's what I got for you guys.
And new haircut.
I did get a new haircut. I'm sure.
Yeah, and it looks great.
It
Thank
looks
you.
amazing. He was asking me for what to ask for. I helped him out. Obviously, put him on. I'm the put on prince.
Yep.
Put on
Joe D. Shout out Joe D.
Mm-hmm.
And shout out to our live listeners if you're listening, because everyone that was calling Christian Mog as soon as he joined, and Christian DiCaprio, it inspired him.
This was so funny. Also, shout out Mikey, because when I went to get the haircut, Mikey and his younger brother, I don't know his name, they were both there.
My two cousins, Mikey and
Yeah.
Maddie, who I am staying with right now. We're there.
So, good to see them as well.
Well, the new place looks great. Already looks nice and festive. So yeah, I'm glad that all went as smoothly as possible. Another, another new location, kind of eventful past couple days. Jordan.
Yes, I am in New York. I'm on Long Island. Flew in yesterday. Had a 5 a.m. flight. Almost missed it. I had to sign up for the 2-week trial of Clear, or else I was going to miss my fucking flight. So the terrorists got me, but it's fine. And yeah, I'm here. Chase and Christian did not want to see me last night, so I had a good night with my brother. We got some pizza. Watched JMU get destroyed, but then put up some points. So
did they played Dante Moore, right?
Yeah.
Did he look good?
I mean, he was always going to look good against our defense. I mean, our defense is good, but like good for a group of 5 team. So
Okay.
You gotta get Mendoza, bro.
The 5 team shouldn't be in this
Don't worry about Dante Moore.
playoffs.
I mean, we put up points. We put up
Colin Coward saying they should
500
trade.
yards
They should trade
Oregon.
Dart now. Mendy.
Colin Coward's an idiot.
I want to put it on record here. If I had my choice, I would want Dante Moore over Mendoza, but I love Mendoza's personality.
I thought Mendoza was your guy. You've been saying how much you love him in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah, they're both my guy. I think Dante Moore is the better football player, though. What'd you say?
You kind of look like Mendoza.
I'll take that. Absolutely.
I don't think he looks like him at all.
And I might start trying to use his personality too, because he's just an absolute darling. I love him.
Yeah.
Literally.
Literally. So I'm at my cousin's right now. The parents come in 2 days, so gonna be happy to see them. But movies, I watched The Hunt, the new Wake Up Dead Man, new Knives Out, Decision to Leave. Finally got to Avatar, which we'll touch on later. Finally watched The Northman in 4K, which I've had sitting on my shelf for a long time, and yeah, no words need to be said. And then I watched Training Day on the plane, which is one that another one that I've I don't know how I haven't seen it. Fucking awesome. It was awesome. It was really good. Pelican Bay, Denzel all-time performance there. But yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, that's a good movie for you. I think that's
awesome.
Yeah, that I liked that I saw that you watched that on the flight. That was a cool drop. Another new location, Jagger.
Yep.
Back
home. I got a haircut last night too, but no one comments on my haircut, which is pretty sad.
Couldn't tell.
Buzz it down from a 2 to a 1.
TBH.
So, yep. Watched the Knicks lose in person to the Sixers on Friday night. Still a great game. Seats were phenomenal. Last week, I really didn't do that much, but The Shining, after I watched Jason Myers drop 24 points on my head and kick me out of my fantasy playoffs, that wasn't fun. Still in the semis in 2 of my other leagues, so hopefully we leave today in 2 championships. But more Park Chan-wook, Sympathy for Mr. Vengeance, 3.5. Finally watched Princess Mononoke, 3.5. I thought it was going to be the greatest movie of all time based off of what people were saying. It was not. Opened up some Christmas presents and watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. So I didn't log it, or it didn't.
Couple early gifts.
Rating. What did I get? I got Marty Supreme Wheaties box. I got a Herschel duffel bag, which I brought home. I've been waiting for the duffel bag is in my number one gift wanting, for a while, because I either have 2 backpacks with me or I have to bring the biggest suitcase of all time. So I needed a happy medium. What else did I get? Some Lulu underwear, beanie, slides, some shirts. It was a good Christmas. Good Christmas from Sophia. So I appreciate that. And then I bought her Wicked tickets on Broadway. So it was a big purchase. So I'm going to see Wicked in a couple weeks. Yay.
Ava likes that game.
Super pumped.
Guys, we have our first guest.
Blake.
Oh, God.
The Holdovers, obviously. I watched Raw, Julia Ducournau's directorial debut, who did Titan, phenomenal. Wake Up Dead Man, not as bad as Schnur was saying. I have it at 3.5. Clue, I was expecting great things. It was pretty bad. Finished out the Vengeance trilogy from Park with Lady Vengeance. That was phenomenal. Autumn Sonata, my new favorite Ingmar Bergman. Ingrid Bergman is definitely better in this than Casablanca Schnur.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
I watched the best movie of all time on the 18th with my girlfriend and the Caruccis, and then
Batman?
I had a day off. I had a day and a half where I didn't watch a movie, which was pretty crazy. And then I watched Avatar last night. Started at 11 p.m. Finished at 2. Sophia was asleep 7 minutes in.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
So we'll be talking about
It's okay.
that.
Christian slept during it as well.
That's my week. I don't think I had anything else.
Nice.
I have a question for you guys. I honestly have no idea what Titan is about, and some of you love it. Can you just describe it in one word?
No,
Mm.
Is that the word?
I'm not describing anything.
Like I don't even know a word that would apply to that movie, to be honest with you.
You can't look up anything before it. I'm not going to tell you. You just got to go watch it.
I'll just say
Okay.
weird. It's a weird movie.
Abstract.
That means it's about
Abstract.
nothing.
What?
That means it's about nothing.
Oh, it's
No,
definitely
it's about something.
It's definitely about something.
It's about something for sure. Chase, close us out. I hate to go to you last. I know we always go to you last, but
I'm always last.
I figured everyone else was in new spots. I figured we touch on
No, it
those
makes
first,
sense.
but-
I thought your theme made sense. Next week I'll have to push myself first. Just whatever. But yeah, same as you guys for the most part. Holdovers, Avatar, Fire and and Marty Supreme, which again, thank you to Jagger and to Sophia for allowing me and Christian to come with them to see that because that was such a cool experience. You guys know I got my Marty Supreme ping pong ball box up there as a new addition to one of my shelves, which is I really like there. But it was a really good time. I think Christian took the Timothy Chalamet being across the hall a little better than me. I was pretty upset over it. But funny story, actually. Jagger said to you guys, I'll give you guys a quick little funny story and then we can move on. But
Let's hear it.
Jagger said to you guys that me and Christian didn't want to eat dinner with Sophia and Jagger that night. And the real, this guy's eating a granola bar in my ears while I'm telling a good story to my friends.
No
Sad.
Okay. So we were waiting for the train, and our train was 5:08, right? So we pull up to the tracks, and we're like, okay, 5:08, let's chill in the car. It was like 4:58. We'll chill in the car for like 5 minutes, and then we'll walk up to the platform. We start walking up to the platform around like 5:03, and we're walking to the train, and we see a train is on the tracks. And we're like, that's weird. Like, maybe the train is here early. Is that our train? So we start running towards the train, and as we're running up to the train doors closed. Turns out the train was 5:03, not 5:08. We missed our train.
Nice.
Couldn't get dinner with Jagger and Sophia, so Christian and I ate pizza really quick and then rushed to the theater and ate a mountain of popcorn once again. So, yeah.
Tummy ache.
I'm just finding out that you guys were waiting in the car at 4:58.
We were waiting in the car at 4:58, and we were chilling because it was cold out. So we were like, whatever, we'll just wait in here until the platform, rather than waiting on the cold platform. But I take hand up accountability. That has nothing to do with Christian. It has everything to do with me. It was my fault, and it was a very bad mess up. So
now we know who really didn't want to go to dinner, Jagger.
yeah,
It wasn't Christian.
No, we saw. We were there. Christian came a few weeks ago and then got dinner with me in the city. It was obvious.
Sad.
He didn't want to get
Sad.
dinner with me.
sad.
It's okay.
I'm
Me and
sure
Sophia
Chase
got
was
Little
invited and
Tacos
said
number
no.
1 at Penn Station, and then did a return at Zara. Met up with them, pizza before, and then we were there. And I pulled up in my Marty Supreme jacket. Absolutely worth it.
Yeeth.
Schnur, what do you got for us?
Sorry. Yeah. Not a ton. I actually didn't really get to watch many like new movies this week aside from like stuff in theaters. Kind of unfortunate, but still had some good watches. Before I get to that, I guess, I say it every week. Pretty much the same. Had actually a really stressful night. I work on Thursday.
Mhm.
Luckily, I got out pretty late, and luckily, Chase and Christian were just getting back from the city, so they helped me calm down because I was actually like in a really crazy headspace, and I was like, oh my god, I can't even talk to anyone to like calm myself down right now. So thank you to you guys because
You
that
could
was
have called me.
very stressful. I didn't know if you were awake or not either. It was like almost
You could've
midnight.
waited.
I was
can wake
awake.
me up.
I went to sleep. When was this? Marty Supreme? I went to sleep at like 2 that night. I get no fucking text.
Yo, fuck
I
with
just
you.
saw Chase sent a picture of the Marty Supreme like thing in the chat, so I was like, okay, he's awake. I'll call. Yeah, very stressful. Got through it. Everything ended up pretty good. What else did I do? I guess really nothing. I had a holiday party this week as well, which was nice. Yeah, good time.
Sensational.
And that same night, I went to the 70mm IMAX screen out at Universal City Walk AMC here in LA, and I saw Sinners on the big screen. It was absolutely incredible out of body experience. Somebody take me on that screen. It was literally like I was like
The Chitty
ascending.
Walk.
It was actually special, like teetering on a 5-star. I was really blown away. Really loved it.
Chase thoughts.
You guys know my thoughts on Sinners.
Watch it again. I think I can't believe you don't like it a little more than you do. Especially like also the end credit scene. I know you didn't love that. Seeing it again just like kind of brings everything together too in such a nice way. And the song too. I know you like the song. Like I don't even think you
I do.
remembered that it was like that part of the movie. So
I do. I do love the music from that movie, no doubt.
Yeah.
You just
I
don't
still
like
listen to it.
vampires.
I just don't love vampire lore, I think, to be honest.
It's
But
fair.
we'll see. We'll see how the next because there's a couple coming out next year, so we'll see what happens, right? Next year, 2 years. We'll see.
Fair?
Yeah, isn't the Bong movie a vampire movie? That one, and also
I thought that
30
was a zombie
classes,
movie.
Or maybe it's
oh, it's zombies. Oh, never
Even
mind.
worse.
There is a vampire movie coming out next year though.
Isn't there an Eggers? No, Eggers just did a vampire
Werewolf.
movie.
Here's
Werewolf.
Monster movies.
There is a vampire movie coming
Yeah,
out next year.
I'm not sure. I'll have to think on that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. I'm also this Best Supporting Actress award is like such a crapshoot right now for me. I think like I literally we talk about Inga, but then I see Sinners again. I'm like Wunmi Masaku could totally win it. I'd be totally fine with that. And then some other candidates, but we'll get to that in a
You
bit.
didn't see Hamnet, right?
No, I didn't see Hamnet.
I
She's
think
gonna
if you saw Hamnet, you'd be like, okay, that's a pretty easy shoe-in.
No.
Well, that's lead actress though. Right?
Oh, excuse me. Never mind.
I do have to see Hamnet. But yeah, also the Odyssey prologue before that, which I mentioned we'll get to. That was cool. I got home and I watched Yuki's Revenge, the lost chapter from Kill Bill. Just I don't know why that's a thing. Kind of just I don't even know. Very annoying
Nuke.
that exists and it's like canon to that universe. Marty Supreme I saw Friday morning. We'll get to that. I cannot wait to talk about it. And then I rewatched the Avatar movies leading up to Fire and Ash last night. So first one liked it a little bit less, like not great, I don't think, but still solid. And then Avatar Way of Water, big step up. Really like Way of Water a lot. That one's kind of close to a 4.5 for me, honestly. Like probably one of the better action movies in recent years. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And then saw Fire and Ash. So yeah.
Fire and awe.
Yeah.
Asatar.
I know we're all itching to get to that conversation as well, but we will do the news really quick.
Yes, we will.
Jagger.
I will pull it up. Not a big news this week. Star Wars Starfighter has wrapped filming. Sure. Let's
Christian?
you know.
I'm actually in on this for one reason, Sean Levy. That's because he directed a lot of the really great Stranger Things episodes. So I'm excited about that.
He also directed Free Guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
I think he's a bit like a hit
The
or
other
miss
one.
guy, but I also think the cast is really strong. And I know we all talked about like the parent-child relationship that we don't want to see. I don't want to see it either, and it's not like confirmed that that's like the plot. So I think maybe we jumped the gun with it,
I'm in on any Star Wars.
maybe hating on it, but yeah, I still have some hope for it because I want to see a new storyline with new characters. So that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah.
We'll fucking be seated. I actually didn't
Oh, yeah.
see they didn't play. I mean, I watched in Dolby Avatar. I didn't see shit for fucking trailers. I didn't see Odyssey prologue. I didn't see the Odyssey trailer. I didn't see Mandalorian and Grogu. I didn't see anything.
You weren't missing out besides the Odyssey.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the Odyssey, which
So you're fine. You're not missing anything, though.
yeah, but I would watch Odyssey trailer 100 times every time I go there. they also didn't show me Marty Supreme trailer. Pissed me off. But
Yeah.
teaser for Tom Cruise's comedy movie Digger.
So in.
We're in.
Yeah.
So in.
We're in.
I don't like Inuyaritu movies. I don't hate them, but I feel like I don't really like the ones that I've seen.
I
You like Tom Cruise movies though?
I do like Tom Cruise movies, and it's like a comedy. I was actually thinking about how crazy his filmography is, like all the directors he's worked with.
You could argue he's like one of the better comedic actors, to be honest.
He's awesome.
He has some really great roles.
Yeah, I think he's the Rogers of Hollywood, as everyone knows, but he is absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. Doomsday and Spider-Man leaks. I don't know if we talked about that last week, but now they were like actually leaking the whole things. I will tell you, the Doomsday teaser sucked. Like, it's so dumb, but goddamn, like that music hits so hard. Like I got chills just like hearing that music because it just brings me back to Endgame and all that stuff. But the direction they're choosing is stupid.
No chills.
So, do we think this Steve Rogers is going to be like evil and like team up with Doom?
No.
No idea.
I don't think so. I think they're more playing, they're nostalgia baiting, and it's Captain America's going to be like a main character, and I think they're going to end up, and Thor is going to be the next teaser trailer that they drop. They're going to kill off Captain America and Thor in Doomsday, and then more set up for Secret Wars for the rest of the future. But they're kind of just scrapping 6 years of content and just saying, we need to bring back Steve, we need Thor, we need Robert Downey, like we need all this stuff. Let's push off these new characters for a few years and let them develop a little bit more and bring back our strong characters and kill them so we can get more.
So stupid.
Stuff.
I saw people saying it's kind of like a direct sequel to Endgame. Like they're treating it like that.
Yes, they're treating it like that. They're re-releasing Endgame in theaters before.
Okay.
What?
Like what? what did we release for the past 5 years? Just throwing shit at the wall,
Side missions.
seeing if it sticks.
Open sticks.
Literally, Jacob, it's like the 50 million side quests you have to do in Red Dead 2
Yeah.
to get to the main mission.
Literally
Yeah,
riding a
yes.
horse around until you.
But then the main mission has nothing to do with the side quest.
So
And
questionable.
all the characters in the side quests are gone.
So questionable.
so funny.
I will be seated.
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna
Opening
watch
night.
it, but I'm
It was
not,
so
like,
funny.
dying for it.
That trailer came on like a little bit after the Odyssey prologue before Fire and Ash last night. And the Odyssey prologue hits, and the guy in front of me screaming like, "Let's fucking go!" Like, and everyone was like, he was like screaming, like literally jumping out of his seat. Like everyone was like clapping and like so excited. And then like
Actually,
literally actually was screaming. And then Doomsday comes on after the Nicole Kidman thing, which is like supposed to be like the ultimate event. And it was just radio silent in the theater, and like a couple
Awesome.
chuckles. Like no one cared. It was. They thought it was so aura tier. They were like 1 year away. It was so stupid.
You guys are about to
I will-
fucking like charge the beaches. Like you guys are
Yeah,
about to.
literally.
That theater is about to go in the Trojan horse. Men on me.
I will say I had a moment. Christian, is this what you're referring to?
yeah.
I had a moment during the Odyssey trailer when I saw it in Marty Supreme that the title card or the director card for like directed by Christopher Nolan came up, and I screamed "Woo!"
Only one. I was like, did that?
and nobody else.
I
Nobody
was
else.
like, did that just got out of my friend to the next of it? Did he just do that?
Oh,
To be fair,
God.
it was so loud in the theater. I feel like only like the
Yeah.
couple people next to me probably heard, but it was, it was pretty
It was
embarrassing.
funny.
I
Let-
thought
let me-
It just came out of me like it.
What?
It just happened. Like it just came out of me. It was
I thought they were going to
Yeah.
play prologue, and then they showed footage I hadn't seen before, and my jaw was dropping.
Yeah. Yeah,
Dude,
I didn't see the prologue.
bro. Seeing that trailer, like they show Anne Hathaway's face, and I just like my body was covered in chills. Like all they need to do was just like show
Has
faces.
everyone
Can I
here
get 4
seen
apologies?
the trailer?
Yeah.
What, Jagger?
Jordan, you haven't seen the trailer, right?
I've seen the trailer. I haven't seen the prologue.
You've seen the trailer, too. Okay. So everyone's
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Yeah.
So now that we've seen, actual footage, can I get 4 apologies from all of you guys about Matt Damon, please?
Nope.
This
Not
guy?
yet. No.
Absolutely not.
What?
You have a half apology from me.
Half
Right now.
apology. You guys are out.
Not yet.
half-ass one.
I think we're trending towards an apology, but I can't give it to you yet.
How are you lumping
Matt
me
Damon
into
wins
them,
the
Jordan?
Oscar.
What have we missed? What did I do?
I don't know, man. It's always 4-1. Sorry.
Let me ask you guys a question.
That's
That's
crazy.
the way I like it.
So if Dune and Doomsday come out on the same day, which one would you prefer to watch first? Would it be like get the ass out of the
what
way
kind of
first and
question
then
is
go to
that?
Dune? No, but like, do you want to get the ass out of the way, then go to Dune, or do you want
No.
great and then go to ass?
Great,
No,
and
I'm
then
going to
ass.
They won't
Dune.
release on the
I'll
same
wait a
day.
week.
But it'd be Messiah.
She's got a great ass.
Doomsday
Right, Dagger?
will get spoiled like immediately. If you don't see that shit the first 2 nights, you're getting it
It's
spoiled.
fine. I don't care.
But without a doubt, Messiah.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh no! Don't spoil Doomsday. Oh no!
What is that from?
Have you seen the video on TikTok where the guy's loading up? Katie always sends it to me. The guy's loading up like the vending machine with chips, and he's recording himself, and he's like, "I wish I had a bag of chips."
Oh no, I'm thinking of Willy Wonka when he's like, "Oh no, don't go in there."
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Moving
Good
on.
stuff.
Lars
The two Poles.
Eidinger cast as Brainiac. I don't really know who this guy is. He's James Gunn. He
Wow.
said he was wowed by his audition, not by his movies and TV and stuff. Nice. I'm excited to see Brainiac on the big screen. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
What is this guy in? I don't know any of these movies.
He was
He's
in
in
Jay
another
Kelly,
one.
apparently. I hated Jay
In
Kelly,
English.
and I didn't even remember him in it.
Yeah, he's
would
fairly
like-
unknown.
Jay Kelly, but
All right. I don't mind unknowns.
Yeah,
sure.
I think that's kind of a James Gunn's like thing. Like a lot of the Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean,
Like Chris Pratt, right?
yeah, I mean Chris Pratt was from like Parks and Rec. Like people knew him from Parks and Rec, but he wasn't like a movie star. And then he was like,
Right.
all of a sudden he's a movie star. Yeah, I guess actually Guardians of the Galaxy does have a lot of pretty big names, but
The highest grossing actress of all time.
yeah, like Zoe Saldana and Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista was like a wrestler. I mean, that was kind of a big
He
big break for him.
Dave. Say Vin Diesel has 10 weapons.
Yeah, Bradley Cooper. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a big name cast, actually. I take back what I said.
It's okay.
That's all I have for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I don't. Okay.
I saw a rumor. I don't know if it's true or not. I saw a random rumor that like Anya Taylor-Joy might be playing like Ventress in live action or something. I don't know if that's real or if you saw that.
Whoa,
What?
In
I saw that too.
whoa! I would be in on that.
It's been a rumor for a couple months. I don't know if there's any validity to it,
Oh
but
my lord.
but that would be the sickest thing ever.
That would be incredible.
I read a book, a Star Wars book. Yes, I did read Star Wars books, and it was like a Dooku Ventress sort of thing because Ventress is kind of like his like it's like the rule of two. It's kind of like his apprentice for a little bit, and it's just a phenomenal book. So Ventress is such a great character, and if Anya were to play her, it would be so elite.
Anya's
He'd
an
be so
all-time
sick.
actor, dude.
It's exciting. Also, I don't know if you mentioned it, Jagger. Apologies if I just didn't pay attention. But Mads Mikkelsen cast in the new Scorsese movie with.
Oh, was
Leo
he
and Jennifer
officially
Lawrence.
cast? I didn't see it.
Or I think he was rumored to be, right? That was like the.
I love.
I think so. I think I saw that.
Mads?
We were talking about this on the live stream the other day. I think we were talking about Mads, how like we love him, but we haven't seen him in like almost anything.
Watch the
Yeah,
hunt. Watch another
I've seen
round.
maybe
and then
3
maybe-
movies,
Another
4
round,
movies
The
with Mads,
Hunt.
but he's still great.
Rogue One.
Oh, I'm seeing
5 minutes.
a day ago it said he was in talks to star, and then another report says that he has been cast. So I'm gonna go with the in talks one as the valid one for now.
You're such a news anchor. I love it.
We love Mads.
He's such a beast.
Yeah, that would be a sick big 3, and it's kind of like a ghost story too. Very excited for that. Well, if we don't have any other news, that was a good slate, Jagger. We'll talk about the Odyssey prologue. I think Chase Jordan. I know you guys haven't seen it yet. Are you guys holding out for it? Do you?
I don't know if I'm gonna get to see it, unfortunately, because I'm not gonna go to see Avatar again. So, I mean, the only way I would see it if like they leak it online. So, but you guys can talk about it. I'll listen.
Oh, it's leaked
Yeah, same.
online. I can
What's
send it
that?
to you if you want to, but I mean, if you're not going to see it,
Is it good quality?
I mean, it's not
It's
good.
not 70 millimeter IMAX.
Like, is it like off an iPhone?
No like actual thing. It's all anything is off of iPhone right now.
I'll just wait until maybe they release it.
Yeah, I agree.
But you guys,
I'm
can
sure
talk
they'll
about
release it.
I don't-
They'll
Uh,
have to release it. I feel
We're
like.
about to spoil it.
It's okay.
Do you want to
Okay.
take your headphones out, or you like?
No, I want to
let's
listen.
go?
I want to picture it in my head how I think it would look.
Okay.
Okay.
I would love to hear Schnurr's soothing voice guide us through then, and like
Guide
you
us.
guys
All
through.
right.
Jacob loves to guide.
I'll also say,
Such a god.
so a few months back when we were talking about the Odyssey, I ran through a couple of, or I was just saying how Christopher Nolan is kind of the master of like the opening sequence a lot of the time. Like Dark Knight Rises, The Dark Knight, Tenet. I mean, I'm sure I'm forgetting some. Like just those three alone, though, like those opening sequences are so incredible. Like some of the best that you can find in movies. So I said I think the opening sequence might be the Trojan Horse, like sequence, because that would be incredible. And it's not the opening sequence; it's the prologue, and it is fucking sick. Yeah, I mean, it's just like Flesh. It just starts right away. You see the Trojan Horse. It's John Bernthal and Tom Holland at the table. John Bernthal is like talking about like the story about Odysseus, like we're talking about like the Trojan Horse. He's like, you know what happens, and then we go, and he's like, but you know what happened inside the horse, and then we go inside the horse with all of them, and immediately I'm in. Like it's all sweaty and it's like compact and really intense. They have like all these people on this beach that pull the Trojan horse onto the land, like up to the door. Just like an unreal amount of extras. And then like, yeah, we have this soldier like kind of testing to see if anything's in it. He's like stabbing a sword. This is probably my favorite part of maybe my favorite part of it, honestly. When the guy like stabs a sword and like actually gets someone in the back, and then like someone grabs his mouth. I think John Bernthal actually grabs his mouth and like holds him to like make sure he doesn't make any noise. So intense. And then yeah, the horse makes it in to the village or whatever. They all escape and come out. Matt Damon leads the way. They take out a couple guards, and then it's like all hell kind of breaks loose in this town. And they're just trying to kind of hold off all the soldiers until they can get the door open at the front to let the rest of like their army in. And it is just insane. It's absolutely insane. They are taking out guards. It looks gorgeous. It's like so intense. The score is like Jagger said. You couldn't breathe during it. I figured that was just because it was going to be really, really cool. Like, no, you actually can't, because the score is actually pulsating through your body to the point where you cannot breathe. So unbelievable. And then we get a couple flashes of like other footage. Like we see the Cyclops for a second. Looks glorious. You see like a couple other like soldiers just in the woods. Yeah. And then it ends and it just says The Odyssey.
Yes.
John Bernthal's like, I think you know the rest, and then it like
Yeah.
cuts like between Cyclops, like them flying off the ship, which we saw in the trailer, like unbelievable. The Odyssey, 7/17/2026, peak cinema.
It might be the greatest movie ever.
It probably is. I'd bet it. I'd bet it. I can't believe, like, being Christian, like, I was, like, gripping on for, like, dear life. Like, I feel like I was in, like, paralysis. Like, I was locked in. I could not believe it, like, what I was witnessing, because there are no words spoken. Like, we're really, when we're in the group, like, in the Trojan horse, and it's just, like, soldiers, like, hundreds of soldiers pulling this Trojan horse from the sea to the city, and then just, like, the score just slowly builds all up until like where you open this gate, and I'm pretty sure it's Agamemnon comes through with like the armor, which the people are talking about the armor. People are pissed. Fuck off. Why are you pissed at the armor? They wanted like historical accurate armor. I think the armor looks cool. It works. Agamemnon looks
By the
like
way,
6'10".
Also, Agamemnon, I believe it's been rumored that that's Benny Safdie. And watching it again, I was like, had that in mind that was him. And I think it actually is like, you kind of see his face a little bit, and there's like curly hair peeking out at the back. So I think that is Benny Safdie.
Because he'd be the poster as well. I'm pretty sure it's like with the gold spinal cord down the back.
Yeah.
I met his brother this week.
Good guy.
Guy.
Whenever like John Bernthal and Matt Damon are putting on that armor, whenever and like getting amped up, like once the gates are open and the siege is on.
It's over.
Yeah. when John
floating?
Bernthal puts on the helmet, I'm like, holy shit.
You hear the Vecna, and Jagger just starts like floating up in the middle of the theater.
I think you know the rest, and then they start like jump cutting.
Yeah, that's Aura.
And with the sound too, it's like dun 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 dun, and it just ends, and then everyone's like, holy
Yeah.
shit.
and then Tiana Taylor's ass was in my face like 2 minutes later.
Is this just strictly going to be an Avatar IMAX thing? Like, are they going to show it again, like the next IMAX movie? Do you think?
I think they have. I don't.
I'm not
I
sure.
think so. I
Maybe.
think you have to. Like, people need to see this.
Fucking James.
That's what I'm
Cameron.
thinking too. Because like, if you're not an Avatar fan, how would you see it? Like, how would someone who wants to see the Odyssey see it?
Go to the Avatar and then walk out.
But like the thing is, so I think
You know
they
your
did
name?
something with The Dark Knight when that was released, and I've never seen it. But I don't think he's done a prologue before. But I wouldn't be mad because Odyssey obviously is told in chapters and stuff. I wouldn't be mad if he put the prologue before the movie, and then kind of
Yeah,
did
that
the
would be cool.
chapters thing.
Oh,
Mhm.
you're saying like kind of like how they did like with this with like Avatar. You're saying like
Like the
like
prologue
when
will
Nicole
actually
Kidman
be
fades
before the
out, or you're
movie.
saying like it's a part of the movie?
No, like a part of the movie, like
Oh,
worst
okay.
person in the world prologue, or like just like any
like
That would be
before,
cool.
before the
play this.
like the first section of the movie, and then it
Yes.
goes into like chapter 1 or
Which
something
they
like
could
that.
cut this up differently and just have this, or we could just open up on the beach and then go on that and not have Bernthal and Tom Holland talking. But like this needs to be seen. Like this needs to be a part of the movie. And
Yeah.
we get
Nobody
footage-
creates
we
hype
get
like
footage
Christopher
of it
Nolan.
in the trailer too, because that stabbing is in the trailer, or is in the trailer and the prologue.
Yeah, I like Chase said, no one draws a crowd like Christopher Nolan. It's just so much aura. This like, I hate saying aura. It sounds so stupid, but
He's the best.
uh,
He's the best at Aura.
it is like he does not care. People don't need to see this. You know, what I mean, I hope people do, but he's trying to save movie theaters. Like, go to the movie theaters and come see this. Like, you're not going to sit at home and watch this on your phone. Come see
good
this.
point.
If you don't see it, it doesn't matter. You're still going to see the movie. You know, if you want to see it, come see it.
Honestly, a really good point made by you, and there are a lot of those typically. But I will say that that kind of like answers my question of like, what if you're not an Avatar fan? You're right. Like, it forces people to go to the movies and see movies.
It's also hard to force people to go, like, no matter how big of a Nolan or anything fan you are and not an Avatar fan, it is hard to get people to go see 3 hours and 15 minutes of Avatar or buy a ticket for that to see a 5.
You're telling me.
Also, Christian, did you have any thoughts, by the way? I don't know if you said anything.
My thoughts are, I don't think you could put into words how intense 5 minutes can possibly be in this prologue, and it's like your jaw's on the floor the entire time. And the score is, I mean, the both of them touched on it, but the score is probably the best score I've heard this year, and we only had 5 minutes of it. It's
Do we
that
know-
intense.
Do we know who's doing it? Is it Hansi?
Ludwig.
Ludwig, yeah.
What is it? Like,
It's-
like that type of, I can't remember
Yeah.
exactly what it was. I just
Oh
remember-
my god.
Dude.
Jordan,
It's
do you
the-
feel left out right now?
Chase, do you want to go to Avatar?
Let's
Dolby
go.
today
Honestly, we
and
should
then just
go.
leave?
You
You
I
guys
would be
should.
down.
Why not?
you have the
Yeah.
A-list openings right now. Just go book an IMAX. 3D.
Jordan, let's go
Yeah.
tomorrow. Let's go tomorrow.
I'll
I'm
go
not
with
working
you
tomorrow.
All right, I'm down.
I'll go watch it again because I need to see that in 3D.
Yeah, let's go
You
tomorrow.
just walk out. Chase
I
gets
will.
an extra large popcorn, not even to watch the movie.
Honestly, I'm gonna look up tickets
Casey
right now.
probably
If you want to do
fucking
that,
Finish that extra large popcorn in the 5 minutes of the Odyssey. The way this man
100%.
dominated popcorn.
100%. Me and Christian are a dirty duo for a large popcorn. I gotta
Dude,
say,
we finished in the first 20 minutes of Marty Supreme.
It's Kobe Shaq.
we really are.
And
like
honestly,
the-
they're
it's
like
like the picture of
respectful popcorn
LeBron.
eaters too. Like it doesn't even sound like someone's munching or like ruffling around. Like I don't even hear it. Like it's like so strategic and stealthy.
Yeah,
We're trained.
They're bad.
We were at the end of our large popcorn, and Chase looks at me and he goes, "Just finish it off for us." I was like, "Okay, I got us."
Christian coming in the bottom of the ninth to close off the popcorn.
That's insane.
Just saying, I see a 2:30 show and a 10 a.m. show, and if you guys are down, let me know, and then
I'm down.
No,
We'll figure
we
out
can
after
figure it out.
this.
Yeah.
I don't have anything going on tomorrow.
Go all go.
Do you have anything else, Christian?
Go fucking see it. Make the time to see it. It's beyond words that we can describe. And in the trailer, you'll actually see there is like the scene in the Trojan Horse that's actually in the prologue. So if you remember that scene, it's in it. So it's fucking sick.
Yeah, I remember when Schnur was talking about like the stabbing one.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that in the trailer, and that was
Dude,
awesome.
that part immediately, I was like, oh my god. They stabbed the guy in the back, and then like John Bernthal like grabs his mouth
Yeah.
and like keeping him quiet. It was.
You think you're
oh my
watching
God.
it? It's like
There's a part where like the Trojan horse is submerged, like half underwater, and they're literally like under the water with straws. Oh my god! It's
The thing is, like when I first watched it, like when he like goes to grab the sword, I'm like, why is he grabbing the sword to like pull the blood off of the sword like in that guy's back? I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's so good. I will say two things. When Christian was like, I'm in on Damon. Like Damon doesn't really. He's just like running around. They don't really say any words. I expected him to be like acting, so he's just kind of running around. Then he kind of moves like Philip Rivers through the battlefield. I will say.
Oh my god, get the fuck out of here! This guy always has something to say just to have something to say.
And he's also like he looks like a small dude. You know, I don't know.
Is he a small guy?
He's like 5'10". I looked
How
it up.
tall is Odysseus supposed to be?
Odysseus is described as like a god amongst men. Like you look at him and you think he's a god, but he's like not actually a god. And he's like 5'10", Matt Damon.
You don't have to be big.
He felt like a leader, though. That's what I wanted. I wanted him to
looked
feel
like a
like he was
leader.
leading his pack, and he was.
I keep going. I keep
Yeah,
thinking
Jordan,
about
we have to go see this tomorrow.
Safdie
We're seeing it
as
tomorrow.
Agamemnon.
That's a little weird too.
I'm just like,
But-
that's like a.
Come on, we can't doubt
I'm the
Nolan.
only person
No,
I'm
no,
thinking
not
about
at all.
towering figures. Like I think about like Jacob Elordi, but like he's obviously like probably too young for Agamemnon. But like, what other role? Like Adam Driver, like.
I think Benny's pretty tall.
How
He looks
tall is
tall.
Benny?
He looks big.
Like 6 something, I think.
He looked fucking. If it's him, he looks massive.
Yeah.
Massive. Wait until you see the glow of his armor in the dark. It's just the fucking. It's like, oh my god, what is that beast? What is coming? It's
He actually
insane.
looks like Darth Vader.
He actually looks like
Yeah.
he ripped someone in half. Like grab him and rip him in half.
Also-
Honestly, it's like the fucking mound from Game of Thrones. What the hell is his name?
Yeah.
The man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's insane.
Hound,
The mound.
The Hound.
The Hound.
We were talking about Troy the other day. I think me and Jordan and was Jagger. Someone else was there. Brian Cox played Agamemnon in Troy, like Logan Roy, which is
remember
interesting, like that compared to Benny Safdie too. I have to see Troy. I don't want to.
I've seen Troy, but I've seen it a while ago. And when they announced it, I was gonna rewatch. When they announced the Odyssey, I was gonna rewatch it, but I want to wait till after. But then I remember like Brad Pitt as fucking Achilles is awesome.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Logan Roy as Agamemnon's pretty crazy. Like I wish he was like a towering figure.
Well, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Like, also, like, the stories and how they line up, how, like, I gotta, like, read up on.
I'm like
the background.
66% done with the Iliad. Not to toot my own horn. I haven't read it.
I mean, I read the Iliad in, like, 7th grade,
Yeah,
but I don't
we all
remember it.
I remember,
They're like
but
a-
I don't remember how everything ends. I don't remember everything.
6th or 7th grade or something like that.
I never read it, but I'm like 20 chapters through. I have to finish it.
I think, yeah, I won't spoil anything. I don't even really know what happens. I forget most of it, but I have like some things I think I remember. Anyway, the other thing I wanted to say, which I wouldn't say this is like a negative or anything. I was a little bit torn, I guess, like my first time, because obviously it's all like shooting practically at all these like cool practical locations, and it looks so sick. But when I first watched it, it looked a little bit like I was like, it looks a little bit like too like real and clean. I wish it looked a little bit more like otherworldly, which obviously we haven't seen a ton of like the Cyclops, which looked sick, or some of the other more mythological stuff. But then like watching it the second time, I didn't really care as much about that. So and that I didn't really feel that. So that was just like something I guess again I wouldn't say it was a negative, but I was like, I wonder how I feel about this like kind of looking a little bit like glossy and clean when we're supposed to be in like ancient Greece with like gods and men. But yeah, don't really care. Go see it, like Christian said. Really cool. Any other thoughts?
Great.
Nothing. All right.
5 out of 5 already. Let's go.
I actually thought about logging it and saying I've seen enough. It's like 5 out of 5. Yeah. It's living up to the hype so far. Also, I was gonna say, Jordan, we talked about the Matt Damon. It's so good. I don't even think I'm gonna care at all. Like, even if he's like not that great, it's not gonna matter.
I'm gonna punch you in the face if you have something to say.
Anyway, we'll get to another big event: Avatar: Fire and Ash. Third Avatar installment, probably obviously the biggest like grossing franchise, or two of the highest grossing movies ever. The first two. This one Avatar always a big event when it comes out. Chase, I put you down as the
Wow.
one kicking this off here. If you,
Yeah, I'd be happy to. I'd be happy to kick us off. The world of Pandora will change forever in the wake of the devastating war against the RDA and the loss of their eldest son, Jake Sully. Jake Sully faces a new threat on Pandora, the Ash people, a violent and power-hungry. How do you say the tribe's name again?
Navi.
Navi, yes, thank you. Navi tribe led by the ruthless Varang.
Varang.
Sure.
Varang. Jake's family.
Everyone's saying Varang in like press stuff, but in the movie they say Varang. So
Really?
yeah,
interesting. Jake's family must fight for their survival and the future of Pandora in a conflict that pushes them to their emotional and physical limits. Okay, so Christian and I saw this on the day after we saw Marty. Whatever day that was, I don't even remember. Was it Friday morning? Yeah. We woke up at what felt like the ass crack of dawn because we got home late from the city, but we went to the movie and we were like we were 5 minutes late. So we missed probably the opening like 2 to 3 minutes.
It's okay.
But like we didn't care. You know what I mean? Like we didn't care. Like that's how bad the movie felt throughout the whole way through. I will say, like, again, like same way with Way of Water and the first one, like the spectacle, the world is so cool and it's so beautiful to look at. And I think like a lot of the animals that they use and like the way that they utilize like the animals in the water is really cool. But to me, like the story is not all that interesting for me personally. And I feel like this could be a hot take. I feel like the movies are long for the sake of being long. Like I feel like that movie could have been like 2.5 hours, you know, and like that's still a long time. And while we're harping on the bad, I do want to say Spider is like, we know he was unbearable in Way of Water. Like I feel like he even took it down a notch and is even worse in Fire and Awe.
Dude, it's not even just him though. And we'll get to that. I'll let you keep going. Sorry.
I feel like Spider, like, I feel like they could not have like. I feel like they could not have like casted like a worse actor for this role. And I don't want to like, I don't know. I don't want to like hate on the kid or the guy because I'm sure he's in other things that have earned him the role. But yeah, it could be the writing. But it's. I think it probably is the writing, honestly, because some of the writing with his character, I understand that he's supposed to be like a childish, hip kind of, you know, like underdeveloped person, I guess. But his dialogue for me is just it's unbearable at times, and it just takes me out of it. And but the saving grace for me again is the world. I think the world is so cool.
I mean, the world's cool. Dude, this movie actually pissed me off like so much. Like I was the first one to see it, I think, out of all of us, and I actually could not wait until you guys all saw it. Because I did not like it, and I wanted to know, okay, am I just being a hater and it's really not that bad, or is it actually that bad? And the writing, like, just especially now talking about it, like thinking back on some of these scenes and what has been said, I'm just like, oh my God. Like I actually face palmed like multiple times during the movie. Like I think, whatever, spoilers, if you even care, I wouldn't. But towards the end of the movie when they're trying to escape like the RDA base and and Spider like saves Jake because he was like pinned down, and he's like smacking his butt, and he's like, "Kiss my ass" or like "kiss my ass," like something like really bad. And I was like, "There's no." I mean, this is James Cameron. What are we doing?
Yeah,
What the
can you shoot me?
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
I also, Jordan, you reminded me. I'm sure someone was going to touch on it, but I want to be the first. The scene where Jake is like pinning down Spider, and he's like going to kill him, and Spider is like, "You don't have to do this. You don't have to do this."
Yeah.
And then he's like,
And he's like, "Do what
"It's
you
all right.
must."
Just do it. Just
Yeah.
do it."
Like,
I'm ready to go with
what?
I'm ready to go with AWA, but Jake, do you still love me?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He's like he
What?
slips in like a dad, and like that it just completely goes under the radar, and then he follows it up with a "Do you still love me?"
It's unbearable. That scene for me is just like the epitome of the entire movie culminated into one scene. It's just so bad. That was so bad. That scene was so bad.
I
horrible.
wonder
I
if
mean,
it would have been better if we know like because we knew he wasn't going to kill him. Like, there's no chance
Yeah,
Jake was
no
going to kill him. It
shit.
would have
Yeah.
ruined Jake's character. Would have ruined Spider. Like everything, it would have been completely ruined. Set it up in a better way. Give like better dialogue. Like it just that scene is
Have the mom like do it or something.
something.
Like, she might actually.
She might
kill
have
him.
actually done it. Something.
Yeah.
That was also a big issue for me. Where like, because you're talking about the writing with like the dialogue, which absolutely I agree, but then just like the writing of the story and the characters in general, like Neytiri comes into this like following her son's death, and she's dealing with that, and she hates the human. She's hated him since the first one. She hates him even more now, and she hates him this whole movie. And then all of a sudden, like they save Jake, and she has like a complete change of heart. Like, oh my god, I've been saved. It's like, okay, I get that she goes from hating them to you want her to get to appreciating humans and feeling a little bit like more accepting, but it can't just happen. There has to be some kind of in between. It just kind of like was like on the like it just changed on a dime.
The
It was just
development
ridiculous.
of the characters in this movie, blasphemous. I don't know what we're doing. Like, what's his name? The two characters that actually developed, the Colonel, and what's her name? And
Kiri.
Kiri. That's it. The only two characters that actually we had development in this movie. I was blown away. I know you guys hate the Colonel, whatever, and the bad villain. Probably the best part of the movie.
No.
Probably the best
I
part of
think
the
everything with them was. I mean, I don't think it was great, but compared to everything else, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I guess I kind of can give my thoughts next because Colonel scenes I was in. I actually liked his humor. I thought like a lot of his lines and quips worked very well. The best scene in the whole movie is when he's tripping in the fire in the tent, without a doubt. Looked beautiful. Just kind of took you through a trance. I thought that was awesome.
A different like nation too when he like
Something.
went into or like tribe, I guess.
And then we go
Yeah.
away from them though. We barely got the Fire Clan. Barely. I don't know what we're doing. And then in the end of the game, we're already talking spoilers, but what the fuck? The Colonel's definitely alive. He's got to be, right? Or else that's the worst.
Stop.
Or else that's the worst death in cinema history.
Obviously.
Yeah, he's alive. He always survives. They keep planting seeds for future movies. The next one's gonna come out when Christian's 30.
I don't understand. It actually will. I don't understand what that was though. But there were so many flip flop. Oh yes, he's boys with Jake. He's not boys with Jake, and just like it happens so often, happens so many times. I'm okay with happening like once or twice, but it feels like the whole movie is just being recycled. And in the end, it was a nice moment. Like okay, it should have been just shake hands, split up, kind of see each other.
You're talking about
again,
the Colonel,
we'll
right?
fight-
Sorry.
we'll fight this again. But then he just decides to yeet himself off of the rock, and then the last shot we get of him is a close up of his face yelling. I actually rolled my eyes. I'm like my jaw dropped. I was like, "There's no way this is it." I've been talking negatives, but I actually like this is like the movie is unworldly like impressive. Like I don't understand how this is able to be made. Like when we look back, like even like years from now, you're just like, I don't understand. Like this is so cool to be a part of. Spectacle, how visually stunning it looks, amazing, great. And then I'm gonna bring that back. Every scene that there are multiple humans in looks like a fucking Hallmark movie. It looked terrible Terrible, terrible, terrible. The general is one of the worst characters I've ever seen. One of the worst actors
Eddie
I've
Falco.
ever seen.
Edie Falco.
Falco.
She is So when you said that Spider was that
All
bad,
weapons are a go.
when you said Spider was that bad, I was like, okay, well, it's not just Spider because she's fucking horrible. This huge, big bad general. And
You're
it's fucking
grounded.
Edie Falco.
Yeah.
You're grounded permanently. What?
I was
Okay.
blown
Abandoned ship.
away.
Guys, I've been saying this since the first Avatar. Every human interaction is fucking terrible in this franchise. It's terrible.
It's so bad. Do you think it's like a thing because they're like acting with people in like mocaps or like what is going on?
No, I
Why
think
do they
it's
not have better
terrible
acting
writing.
in this? Like I think
what
it's
is terrible
what is the
writing.
disconnect?
Looking back,
I think it's. Yeah, go
sorry,
for it.
Christian. I was just gonna say, watching him back, like you just said, like the humans just don't look good in this world. And when we're even when they're on their ship and they're together, it doesn't look good, and they all are bad, and it's ugly, and it's like it's actually insane how much a 50-50 split it is.
Did you guys see The Rock with tats on the boat?
Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, Jordan! I literally was like, "What did they fucking cast Dwayne the Rock Johnson?" Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Was that the guy who was like, "Why are we going into like? Are we gonna?
Yeah.
Why are we going into to kill more?"
Okay, I
Yeah.
didn't know about
Oh my God, dude! I was actually like, what is that?
That was funny.
He had like Navi tattoos, but he was just like a bald, huge ass dude. Oh my God! I actually like audibly laughed when I saw him.
I need to know
There's,
who
like-
wrote the Talcon's dialogue as well.
Oh
I
my
also-
God. Yes, matriarch. Like,
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude. It was like,
So-
I will lead the way, PyCon. Like, I'm the leader. I was like,
So Jacob
Dude.
watched the first one and The Way of Water both last night, Jacob, or was it like over the last 2 days?
I watched over the last 2 days. I watched Avatar 1 on Friday night, and then Way of Water before Fire and Ash.
Okay.
Yesterday.
So you can correct me if I'm wrong, and obviously I've only seen the first Avatar once, and it was a long time ago, and I've only seen The Way of Water twice, and it was like 2 years ago, whenever it came out. I feel like this movie didn't do anything to progress the story, in my
Nothing.
opinion.
Nope,
Like
I-
I feel like this movie ended in the same place that it started, and it doesn't absolutely
3
nothing to
hours.
progress to whatever the next movie is in 3.5 hours of footage.
3.5 hours
Yeah.
of nothing.
and that's. I'm sorry, Christian. You can go. I know you've been wanting to jump in.
I was gonna say I think Kiri's a positive, if that's how you say her name. I think she's a positive with her character development, and I think that's literally about it. But other than that, like the third act in Way of Water and this movie is actually the same movie. It's a copy and paste. It's the same thing. My biggest complaint is, okay, we got the first Avatar, which is like in the forest. The second Avatar, Way of Water, is like around the water, and then the third one, it's the water again. I thought we were gonna get like a sick climactic, like fire
Like
clan,
Northman fire volcano.
yeah, like ending.
Yeah.
And it's
And they
gonna be
show
like
a
over
volcano,
there.
too.
Like this movie is a spectacle. We all like visually sure it's good, but we've now seen 9 hours of this. If you're gonna keep just like running spectacle by us, like let's see something else. I thought it was gonna be like at the volcano or something crazy, but it's just like a repeat of the spectacle. And I'm like, okay, it's cool, but I've already seen 3.5 hours of it. I don't need to see another 3.5 hours.
yeah.
We also spend like an hour at this military base. That's just like, why? Like, we're in Pandora. Take me to Pandora. That's why Way of Water, I think, is really great because we spend so much time exploring the ocean, like meeting all these new creatures. And I love exploring the world further.
Yeah.
But we spend so much time around the humans that looks bad. And we're like on this military base that no one cares about. Like, it's insane.
It's like, oh, here's a new volcano environment. Okay, we're gonna spend about 10 minutes here, and half of it is just gonna be the general tripping on acid.
Literally just the general tripping on acid and just like finding a way to give them guns that like
Yeah, it's
do
like-
nothing
yeah.
for the story and like
It's-
later on.
It's like, oh, they have guns now. Okay, I feel like I didn't see any of them shoot guns.
Exactly. I
At
feel like
the
there were no
end.
guns in the end of the movie.
And then it was like a huge thing with like the magnetic field, and I didn't see like we didn't see much with that. Like it's not like we saw like one gun fly into it maybe.
That was also though like a big thing that people complained about for a while back in like the 2010s was how every big blockbuster was just like a Skybeam final boss. Like it was in like the Fan Four Stick and Suicide Squad and like Man of Steel. All these movies are just like a Skybeam, and we like went away from it because everyone hated it, and then they're just like, let's bring it back. You know, maybe people will like that
Sure.
again. It's so stupid.
Double James.
I think to your point also, Chase, of it being like no one progressing. that was another thing I had a problem with Way of Water was Neytiri was my favorite character easily in the first Avatar. I think she's amazing, and they kind of sideline her in Way of Water. And it's like, okay, like they still did some other good things with a lot of the characters, but they didn't really progress her story at all, and she was the best character. Way of Water sets up for like Loak to become the next main character. Him and Jake's relationship is very like rocky. You're kind of expecting that to progress and get resolved and be a main focus. Loak is also sidelined in this movie for whatever reason. We're focusing on Spider and Kiri the whole time. Why are we not progressing his story? That was actually interesting between him and his dad. And it's just the same thing the whole movie. It doesn't progress really at all. The Neytiri and Jake, their whole thing back and forth was also, I thought, pretty interesting. That's like gone pretty quickly because the Neytiri has a random change of heart for no reason. That was so bad.
Why did we go back to PyCon again and like being
an outcast?
Essentially.
Yeah, an outcast.
Why
I am outcast.
Again? Why did
We're
we do
shadow
this again?
banned.
He was, and then he saved. Oh, but we're going to bring up the same shit, and we're still going to have him chase him the whole movie.
So bad, dude.
Yeah. And that's the emotional chords, honestly, for me. The one I care about the most is Loak and the whale. Like, that's actually, I mean, just like as an animal person, that, hits a note, but they don't care.
Dude, it's the same thing with Loak, too. It's, okay, listen. Okay, I fucked up. Listen. I screwed up again. Listen. I forgot my comms. Okay, listen. Okay, now I'm going to listen. And then he's like, no, you're going to come with me. Like, okay, I don't care.
Yeah.
And he's just like, yo, bro. I'm like, dude, shut up. Like, the amount of bros and
good to see you, bro.
And then fucking, what's her name? Kiri? She's just like, oh, monkey boy.
Like, oh my God.
Is Kiri played by Sigourney Weaver too?
Yes.
Yeah, which is also horrible.
Do we think she's in the mocap suit or no?
She is.
She is. So we think she kissed Spider. The 70-year-old woman kissed 20-year-old Spider.
I have no idea.
I don't know how that works.
Did you guys think about that? Because I thought about it during the movie.
No, I didn't actually.
Christian, do you have anything? I'm sorry. I feel like you're like.
No, I mean you guys are hitting on points. I'm just shaking my head because like I agree with everything. Like I'm generous for giving this movie a 2.5. Like that's so generous.
I agree.
The other thing I will say is, Schnur, you just watched the last two. So do you know what the final shots are in the last two? Is it anything you remember?
They're both Jake Sully like opening his eyes, like close up.
Okay.
And he just opens his eyes.
Because in this movie, the final shot is it kind of like pans away from the world of Pandora and then just shows that there's so much more in Pandora to kind of show like, okay, there's probably other clans and tribes across this world that we're going to touch on. And that's a very intentional shot. I think I'm okay with it, but it also shows like we're about to get so much more slop from all these different clans. Like, I don't know. It's like, how much more can we do here? I don't know.
I thought that was also so ugly too.
Earth.
Yeah, it didn't look good.
Earth needs to be explored. I think there's something here. I think it's like, or like bring more humans and do them in a better way because it was terrible here. But like, I think like, what's the next step in this franchise? They said that the first three are kind of like their own, and then 4 and 5 are kind of separate.
I mean,
they didn't conclude anything though. It didn't conclude anything.
Yeah, I don't know. The thing that fucking frustrates me is I still enjoyed this, and I think it's like unbelievably impressive, and I won't rewatch it for a long time because it's 3 hours and 15 minutes. But like, I still enjoyed watching this movie and just like enjoyed watching on the big screen. Way of the Water is so beautiful, and the world building they did there was so impressive and some of the best world building I've ever seen. And then we just failed to expand it more. We had the leeway, we had the path with the Fire Tribe, and we just failed. We just underutilized them. Like they were like she was such a strong character.
Yeah.
I almost feel like this is the type of movie that if you are looking to watch the 4th Avatar movie when that installment comes out, that you could literally just watch like a 10-minute recap video on this movie and like you'll be totally fine. Like you could skip this movie.
6.5 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, the leader of the General Shoddy was probably the most interesting character.
Was her name Shoddy?
No.
What? Is that what you just said? General Shoddy?
Yeah, like his girl.
Okay.
General
His
Shoddy.
His girlfriend.
We're wrong.
I got you.
I don't know her name. There's so many names. Yeah, and we just didn't touch on her at all.
Yeah,
She was so interesting, I thought.
she was the main marketing tool also, and then she was like, not really that big of a
She
player.
was barely in it, I felt like.
Yeah.
Barang,
I
Hissing?
also think I'll say a positive. Jagger talked about the tripping out scene. Sorry, Jordan, were you still going?
I was just hissing like
Um,
everyone else in the movie.
The tripping out scene was cool. The seeing Awal's face was very cool. I thought, like the side of the face, that was really cool. Yeah, kind of. The build up to that was so bad though. When like Spider shows up, when Spider connects and he shows up and he goes, "Hey, come on, let's go." And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, they're just like, let's just push.
Oh my god, that's another thing too.
Well-
The amount of times that they say "come on" in this movie is like insane. You would be blacked out drunk if you took a shot every time they say "come on."
Yeah.
A thing I wanted to bring up is Jake like has trouble with faith in AWA in the beginning, and I'm like, holy shit! Like, are we gonna like explore this more? Just like how much shit has happened to him?
Nope.
No, like in a franchise, yes, it could set up for later, but like I was like very excited because it happened very early where Jake was like not believing in AWA, and then we just don't bring it up once for the rest of the movie with him, and I was pretty pissed off with that.
There's a common theme of bringing things up, and you're like, okay, that's kind of cool. Let's expand on that. No, let's do something else that sucks.
Yeah, let's go some other direction. The exposition is also so fucking bad, and there's a lot. We complain about exposition a lot, or at least I'll bring it up. But like sometimes it's needed, sometimes it's good. This is the prime example of terrible exposition, and I'll tell you one scene that really stuck out to me that was like just absolutely like teach tape of the worst exposition possible is when Ronal is like pulled out of the water. That's like the queen of the water tribe. Neytiri pulls her out on shore. She's been shot, and she's like, "I'm dying." He's like, "No, you're not." He's like, "You always lie." And she goes, "I'm dying, but I'm gonna push out this baby right now before I die."
Yeah, that was
And,
really
like,
bad.
why are you saying that word for word, bro? Like
That
what?
was really bad.
I was like, that is just awful. That is horrific.
She did say that literally word for word.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
I do have to say, Jacob's memory of all these names is honestly impressive.
He's
I don't know how. I
just
just
watched
put
them
this
all.
all together.
He's so impressive.
I think we need to have a discussion about James Cameron. Like, how are we feeling about this guy after he's got 3 Avatar movies? He made Titanic, and then you guys are higher on it than me. Terminators, the first 2 Terminators, which are great. He made Aliens, Piranha 2. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it's fucking atrocious. Like, what are we thinking about James Cameron at this point?
Post 2000s, he's washed up on a beach.
I like that the first 2 Avatars. I don't really like Aliens that much. I think it's fine. I don't like The Abyss, and the Terminators are good. And I like Titanic, but I haven't seen Titanic in a while either.
I think he's
So
good.
I'm hit or miss.
This is his passion project. This is what he wants to go. This is what he's furthering. He's developing a lot of great new things for the future of
Passion sucks.
cinema. So I think it's fine. It's just develop your script a little bit more, please.
I mean, was my review not accurate? Did you guys see my review? Probably not.
Yeah.
I would have to look at it.
5K resolution.
I mean, he literally made it just like a new resolution and just threw the script in ChatGPT. Like,
So I heard for the next Avatar, he's apparently like taking a step back, more of a producer role, and he just wants to like oversee it.
thank God.
We also got Avatar Endgame at the end for whatever fucking reason too.
Yeah.
Whatever. Does anyone else have any thoughts?
No, let's move on.
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
2.5.
2.5. Christian 2.5. Jagger.
I'm at a 3.
Okay, I'm at a 2.5 as well. I was preparing to say like we've had a lot of unanimous 5 stars or a couple of unanimous 5 stars on here. I think this would be our first unanimous 2.5, but Jagger ruined it. So I'm glad you at least enjoyed it a little bit.
Even though
He's a nice
Jagger's
guy.
being generous. Truthfully, we know that he's being generous.
I
He's
thought
a
about
nice
being
guy.
generous. I enjoy the action sequences; they are really impressive.
I'm generous
but
because
this
like,
is
I just love movies, and I think like I still like enjoyed my time, and like it's
Fair.
so impressive that was able to made. That's my
I text you guys an hour and a half in. I want to go.
I was waiting to get out of the theater as well.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
itching.
Me
I-
and Christian kept looking at each other like, "Oh my god, when does this end?"
I couldn't believe how many times I rolled my eyes. And Chase also quickly before we move on to your point of like saying how they're long for no reason. I tend to like disagree with those kind of things, but this movie like literally felt like it could have ended 10 different times and it kept going. And I was like,
Oh
okay,
my
I'm
God.
gonna wrap it up.
I don't remember
Yo,
feeling
bro.
that way about I don't remember feeling that way about Way of Water, but
I-
this one felt long for the sake of being like to be long.
Yeah, I did not feel that way about Way of Water.
Because the Avatar movies are known for being long. Like this felt like, okay, we have to have a 3-hour minimum. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what's gonna be one of my new vocal stims. Come on, bro.
I mean,
What do you
sound like
It's like Phoenix. It sounds like Phoenix from Valorant.
All right. Not, I guess, good Avatar conversation. I'm sorry we're all haters of it, I guess. Hope that you guys liked it, though, if you're listening.
Go see it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a spectacle. Like we said,
What's
like
your
definitely lives up to the hype of the action. And the world looks great. Hope you guys enjoy it. We're sorry that we just ranted about how much we hate it for a while, but
Those are my favorite conversations.
Not my favorite. Next, let's get to something really special here. Okay, let's really turn the tide because we're gonna talk Marty Supreme. Jordan,
I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Jordan, you'll get some coffee. We're gonna talk about Marty Supreme right now. Jagger.
Do we want to go
again? I know it comes out
each of us, and then just spoiler talk.
Let's each go non-spoiler first because it hasn't actually officially come out yet. So if you want to listen to some non-spoiler thoughts, listen to the beginning, and then we'll get into spoilers. Jagger, I put you.
By the time this gets released, it'll be dropped, right?
No,
when does it actually come out?
Christmas Day.
Oh, yeah, that's right. My bad.
Jagger, I put you down as the lead for this.
All right, I'll give a quick synopsis.
Just grab my charger.
Dream big. In 1950s New York, Marty Mauser, a young man with a dream no one respects, goes to hell and back in pursuit of greatness. Like, I could stand up right now and just clap because that's what this movie deserves. Fucking awesome. I was having the best time of my life in this. I think the first 30 minutes are near perfection, honestly. Like, I know we're not doing spoilers, but I was like locked into my seat, smiling. Sophia looks over me 15 minutes in and goes, "It's good, right?" I'm like, it is so good. I could not believe what I was watching. I think Uncut Gems and Good Time are good. And I don't love the constant progression of, oh, this is like something bad. Like, let we keep going. Something worse happens.
Spoiler free.
Well, isn't that like like the general?
I don't know.
All right. Well, I won't.
I'll just stay away from the story structure. Yeah.
I'll try and stay away. Yeah. But Dream Big story, phenomenal. I absolutely loved everywhere we went, and the progression it took. The score and the soundtrack are something to be witnessed. I can't get them out of my head. Timothée Chalamet does give the best performance of the year. I don't even think it's close, to be honest. I know I glaze him, but like watching this, like I don't understand how you see that and don't just like you. I don't even see Timothée Chalamet. I see fucking Marty Mauser. The way that he just disappears in him, plays him so raw. He has like stuttering moments that like work so well with his characters because it's just playing back and going off and just like playing off the cuff. It's what it feels like. It's phenomenal. Shot beautifully. Love it. Everyone gives pretty great performances. Kevin O'Leary, I was very surprised with Mr. Wonderful. I actually really did enjoy his character and where we went with him and how he gave the performance. I think Odessa is great. Gwyneth Paltrow's pretty good. Tyler Creator's even pretty decent. I really don't know what else to say about this film. I absolutely loved it. Seeing it with you guys was fucking awesome. The whole thing, it looked beautiful. I gotta give the floor to someone else.
Christian, I'll go to you next.
I really want to get into spoilers.
We will.
The movie is really good. I had such a great time with it. I think the theater experience is one of my favorites ever because, like we mentioned, Josh Safdie pulled up and was like, "I really hope you guys enjoy this movie." And
about to die. I gotta go run and get a charger. I'll be right back. Sorry.
Get it. Go get it.
That's dangerous.
It was just such a cool experience. Timmy really does deliver in this performance. We'll get more into it. Very, very similar vibes, like Jagger said, to Josh's other movies, and I think he maybe takes it to the next level. I'm not a big fan of Good Time, but Uncut Gems is really good, and I think it's most similar to that. Yeah, I think that's all I'm going to say for now because I really want to get into the spoilers, so I'll let you guys have the floor.
Chase, any non-spoiler thoughts?
I think just to reiterate what they both said, like trying to keep it non-spoiler. I
That
think
was
one
fucking
thing that's
quick. What did you have nothing to say good about the movie?
No, I did. I was just saying. Basically, I was saying like Timmy delivered. A lot of the other actors delivered, but I really want to get into my spoilers, so I'm just gonna let like the other two have the floor because I agree with most of your points.
yeah, I'll second that. But I also believe like how Jagger had mentioned, the score and the soundtrack I thought was really special in this movie. It's just another thing, like another great example of how a great score can take a movie to the next level. I think that's one huge takeaway for me. And that one thing really cool that I wanted to mention as well is that Josh Safdie, Josh Safdie also did mention before the movie that like the score is kick ass, and he like couldn't wait for everybody to hear the score. So he must have been really proud of it, and rightfully so. So
Jagger's
sorry,
got
we're
one
on
more
train
movie.
tracks here.
I mean, is this a short film that he's producing? What's going on here?
Scenic shots of the garage.
What else? What else? Not a spoiler. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there for now.
Okay. Yeah, I could not believe how good this movie was. It blew me away. I really like Good Time. I really like Uncut Gems. Might even say I love both those movies. So I expected to like this. I thought it would be really good. Thought no chance it would be my favorite of the year. It's absolutely my favorite movie of the year. Timothée Chalamet, Jagger mentioned, probably the best performance of the year. I wouldn't be mad if Leo won the Oscar, but I would go Timmy. I think it's his best performance of his career. He's just so good. Gwyneth Paltrow, I also think, give her maybe supporting actress. At the least should be nominated. I'd take her and Odessa over Elle Fanning for sure. They're all so good. Kevin O'Leary, I mentioned I was a little concerned about him, and Tyler, the creator. They're both great. It was just so good. It was so exhilarating. Everything that you guys said, like all the anxiety-inducing moments of Good Time and Uncut Gems are in this, and just so incredible. It reminded me a lot of my experience with Nora, honestly, where like obviously very grounded in realism, but you just really get sucked into it and like immersed in this story and this world, and you feel like you actually know this person and the people around them, and it's just like this chaos that is actually having an effect on you in the theater. It really affected me. I love sports. It's it's a great sports movie, but it doesn't really fall into the normal tropes of sports movies. Jordan's got a nice little sandwich there. Yeah, it absolutely just blew every expectation I had out of the water. I can't stop thinking about it. I was in the best mood ever the rest of the day. It fired me up. It made me emotional. I was like tearing up at points. It was just an absolute ride, a must see for this year. I don't know if you guys saw my new Letterboxd top 4, but I put it in there. Did you see it?
You copied me, you fuck?
No.
I'm kidding. It absolutely deserved it. Is it all for
Oh, that's funny.
Oh
It's
wow.
all 4. I put my caption.
I don't know you can do that.
I can't stop thinking about it, man. It really was just so incredible.
Marty Supreme
I
has
think
the
with that,
biggest per theater average gross for a film in almost a decade. That's what this movie's doing.
Wait, say that again.
Marty
Cut out.
Supreme has had the biggest per theater average gross for a film in almost a decade.
Really?
yeah, I can't wait to see it again.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see this movie again. Like the marketing behind this movie has been some of the best I've ever seen, maybe the best I've ever seen, just like strictly off the legs of like A24, Timothée Chalamet. Like everything that they're doing is so smart. And it works. The movie backs it up.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We can get into spoilers now. I'll let Christian you go first because I don't want.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll let you get into spoilers first.
Okay. I'm gonna preface this with saying I do really like the movie. I give it a 4 out of 5. I originally came out and I had a 3.5, and I slept on it, which is what I usually like to do, and I should have done, but bumped it up. So this movie is really good. Had a great time with it. I'm gonna get into very small nitpicky things that I didn't like. Very small, minor. I don't love the song "Rule the World" in movies anymore. I think it's played out. I've heard it so many times. That one thing I was like, okay, like I've heard this so many times, it's a bit corny. I didn't like that. Very nitpicky. This movie taking place, I believe it's the 1950s. The world doesn't feel like the 1950s to me. It just feels like they put like, this is 1950s and like the dialogue is not 1950s and other things just don't feel like that. And then like the music also I think is like 70s and 80s music, people are saying. Nitpicky, not a huge deal, just like little thing. And then I would say a couple of things. The middle of the movie feels a little bit long, a little bit dragged out with like the dog. Good story, a little bit long. And the other small nitpicky thing I wanted to say was I feel like we get so much slop for movies in theaters, especially like this year. I feel like it's a down year. That when there's a good movie, people raise it and it's like, oh, this movie is so great because we haven't seen other good movies. And I feel like that was kind of my thing with like One Battle After Another. And I do love that movie. It's probably my favorite movie of the year, but I lowered it even on my second watch. I'm like, okay, like I have to be honest with myself. We get a lot of bad movies this year, in my opinion. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's just a lot of slop, and when there's a lot of slop, when you watch a good movie, it just like raises that much more, and that's unfortunate. But the thing that I really didn't like was the ending. I know you guys are probably gonna disagree, but one, Chase and I talked about this. I thought that he should have lost that like charity exhibition match against the Japanese guy. I thought he should have lost that. It would have been better for the film. And I think that his like redemption arc, sort of say, if you were to even call it that, or like when he realizes that, you know, he says like he loves his whatever her name is in the movie. What's her name? Like
Rachel.
not his girlfriend,
Rachel?
but yeah, Rachel.
Oh.
Yeah, Rachel. When he says like he loves her and he like appreciates like having the baby, and it seems like he's come like full circle, like appreciating life. To me, like there's nothing that really leads up to that for that to feel earned, and that was like my biggest complaint about the ending. But I'll let you guys like talk more.
Yeah, I feel like I have pretty strong thoughts on the ending. I absolutely love it and thinks it works so well. I've talked about it with a few people, and I've talked about, like, me and Sophia were talking about it on the walk home, and she was disagreeing. She agrees more with you, and I'm like, I feel like you could definitely see that way. That's completely fair. The way that I see it is like the whole thing is built on dream big, like follow your dreams, and just like they could be built up to be this huge thing. But at the end of the day, if they don't work out, it's like it's not worth all this sacrifice and all this misfortune that just like over and over again, like this is all he's worrying about. He's like, I'm not willing to settle down. I'm not willing to do all this, and drops all this shit just because he wants this big dream. It's in the end of the day, there are more important things like being a father and like having this family. And I love when he breaks down and cries in the end when he sees his child's face, even though he barely, like, he loves Rachel, but in a different way. But he sees like this impact and that this dream isn't the end of the world, and that he didn't accomplish it. It's okay. There are other things in the world. He already kind of took a step back whenever he wasn't admitted to the tournament in the end, and just like he's like, okay, like that's my dream, but like this, like I'll settle for this. Like I'm gonna prove this shit to myself. I'm gonna prove this to everyone else. They were making an ass out of me, like making me kiss the pig. And that match for him right there, that was the dream of the moment. And that dream that he was working towards the whole movie, this tournament, didn't matter anymore. There are bigger things. And then I love everybody wants to rule the world. Needle drop in the end is fucking peak cinema with them crying, looking at a baby. I love it. But I completely see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
It worked for some people, and it's completely fair.
Yeah, I think what you just touched upon kind of just like goes back to his personality the entire movie. So I just don't really see like a scene or parts of the movie where like his character arc is kind of sort of having a redemption, sort of say. And then like at the end, it's just, you know, everything that I was chasing, like my big dream, like that was like number one, but now I have this baby, and now like my perspective is changing. I just don't see that there's any character shift at any point that leads up to that, and it's kind of just like that happens. That I understand, like you could look at it either way for sure.
I also kind of disagree. I don't think looking at it, I don't look at it as a redemption for me, at least.
Yeah, I don't know how to like word it, but yeah, you could maybe word it better.
No,
and a
yeah, I was
redemption.
just like, because I don't think it's like, oh, he went through all this and he was like a crazy, terrible person. Now all of a sudden he's like a good guy. I think
Mhm.
the whole movie is completely delusional. Like that's really who his whole character is, and that's the only way you can really achieve any dream that big and become the greatest of all time. Is you have to be a little bit delusional, maybe a lot delusional, and he is a lot delusional the whole time. And it takes him all the way across the country to Japan. He also there's moments where he sees Gwyneth Paltrow, who was at the top, and then she's crying when her play sucks when she has her whole redemption. And I think there's like little moments there where he kind of realizes like, okay, like is this all worth it? And then he gets fucked. He can't go and become a national. He can't go and become the champion. He can't become the best in the world because they won't even let him go play in the tournament. And he gets there, he wins. After he wins, I was kind of like, okay, end it right there. Like that'd be such an amazing ending. And they kept going. And I was like, oh, like what else do they really have to do here? And then that last moment hit, and I couldn't believe it. It was so good. I think, like I said, not really like a redemption, but I think with everything that he went through in the whole movie, he was like hustling. He was a bad guy. He was breaking the law. He was betraying the people he loved, all for this dream. And then when he realized that dream won't be possible, he sees his child, and it grounds him. Like it finally grounds him in reality, and he realizes like, okay, I have to be a father. Like this is my responsibility now. I went and I did like the ping pong thing. I beat the best in the world. That the only guy that beat me. I know for myself that I'm the best, but no one else is going to care about that. I need to now ground myself and be responsible and be a father. And that's what I think that final moment really means to me. I also think it's just a great like bookend because also I was in all the way right from the opening credit, like the opening credits with the all the sperm like finding the egg and then the
Forever
transitions
young,
into
I
the
want to be
uh
forever. That was
yeah
a perfect way to open the
and
movie.
then yeah, I was like all in right from that moment. I thought it was so cool, and that perfectly bookends at the end with him looking at his child and breaking down and crying. So that's why I think it was perfect.
I agree with both of you guys. I think I lean more towards Christian side of things. I also, like he said, we talked about it. I do think that he should have lost. I think Schnur, you make a very valid argument to why none of that matters. But for me, I think the ending would have been a little bit better for me had he lost. It would have hit me a little harder. But again, like Christian was saying, like a lot of like nitpicky things. It was still a good ending. And I had like one of the first things I mentioned to Christian, again, very nitpicky, was the dialogue. Like it just didn't feel like it was from the 50s. And just to me, it was something that not necessarily took me out of it. I just wish that maybe it would have been a little more grounded in that reality of the 50s. And again, everybody wants to rule the world. Totally agree with Christian. Like it feels a little played out, and to also include a song from this is so nitpicky. It sounds so ridiculous, but to include a song from the 80s as like the ending credit for a movie from the 50s, again, it just didn't really feel right to me. But again, it's still good. Like it still was fine. Um, very nitpicky. I want to keep hammering that home, but uh, on par with Chalamet, like Chalamet is amazing in this role. I don't know if I agree that it's his best role, but that's not to discount like what he was in this movie. Like he is great in this movie. I think I almost actually prefer him in Dune Part 2 compared to this, and I think I also prefer him in Beautiful Boy compared to this.
And Call Me by Her Name. So I was thinking about it. I think this is actually his fourth
Only by
best
whose name?
performance, but Call Me by Your Name. Sorry. Yeah, and I agree with Chase there. But
And
I
again,
also
he's
wrote in my
great.
review he should still get nominated
Yeah,
for this role
100%.
at least.
Yeah, he's fucking
I-
everything. So
I still think he's great in this movie. I think like watching, like he's such a likable person, Timothy Chalamet, and like watching the press tour and the lead up, the build up to this movie, and to see him drive it like home in this role was so special to watch. Just super inspiring. Like it's like, movie aside, like I think Timothy Chalamet is like very inspiring, and I think to watch him really deliver was pretty awesome to see. Especially in an atmosphere like that with people clapping, people laughing in the audience. It was such a good time. And I am looking forward to watching it again.
yeah,
the
I,
theater
I, I
experience.
literally, I literally right before the movie, I told Chase I was like, I would rather see a 5-star Timmy performance than see a 5-star movie because I was like, I need to see like him get this, like not even for the Oscar, but like the recommendation, like the the hype, the build up, like the marketing that he's done. Like I need to see him deliver. I'm like, if I have any doubts in this role and like his acting performance here, after all he's done, I'm gonna be so mad that it wasn't backed up to the fullest extent. Absolutely loved it. 5-star movie and a 5-star performance. So good.
Yeah, I was literally walking around smiling all day. I was in such a good mood. I went and got in and out. I was like the happiest person ordering at the front. Like had a great conversation with the nice lady helping me. Like
Obviously.
it was such a nice it literally like I don't know. I keep saying like right now, I'm stuttering, but it's hard to put into words the feelings that I had after this movie ended, to be honest with you. Talking about like the communal experience as well, being in the theater. I've had a lot of bad experiences with people at AMC's. If you know about this, I've talked about it ad nauseum on this podcast. But during the final match, when he's facing off against the guy in Japan, the guy in front of me was actually like had his hands on his head like this the entire time, and it was so sick because I was also intense in my seat. Like I don't even like it was so intense, and I was so into it. Realized how much of an emotional connection I had, rooting for him to win and hoping that he would pull it out. And that was just a great sports moment too. You know, we talked about I love sports. We all love sports here. Just such an exciting moment, and to see someone else in the theater going like this with his hands on his head just made I was like, this is awesome, man. This is just such a great theater experience. It was so cool.
Did you guys see?
We had two guys in front of us.
Did you see the guy in Avatar saluting?
No, I didn't.
Oh, if I find it, I'll send it to you. There's literally a guy that's standing
That's
up
funny.
saluting in Avatar. Fucking awesome.
That's awesome.
We had two guys in front of us, me and Christian. I'm not sure if Jagger picked up on it on these two guys, but they were so obnoxiously laughing like at every little line, like every single thing that anybody did in this movie, they were laughing. And it was literally the George McFly laugh from Back to the Future, and it was just so annoying.
The
But
guys directly in front of us.
yeah, there were two guys directly in front of me and Christian that were just laughing at every single line, every single act.
Very happy.
You were locked in,
I
Jagger.
didn't get that because that pisses me off whenever people like obnoxiously laugh. But I mean, this movie is hilarious. Like
That was funny.
there are some also like pushy, tushy like lines and jokes in here. A lot about
There was a good one.
Nazis and also like there was some crazy shit in there. I was like, oh my god, we're really going for it here.
That
I love
one.
when they fell through the fucking ceiling.
Yeah,
That was
funny.
hilarious.
Dude.
That was great. But yeah,
The
man,
guy's the guy's about to lose his arm, maybe his life, and he's like, "Help the fucking dog! Get the dog to the vet." It's funny.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy was
Um,
horrifying.
I'll pay you $50. He's like, no, double it. No, I can't do that, man. Triple it. All right, fine, okay.
Another really quick nitpicky thing for me is Tyler the Creator. Like he is good in this role, but like he is so famous as Tyler the Creator. Like I just couldn't stop thinking, oh, that's Tyler the Creator. That's Tyler the Creator. That's Tyler the Creator. But that's just me.
What do you guys think about him in the end? So Sophia brought it up. She was like, I wish they wrapped up any sort of thing because Marty went to the ping pong underground thing to meet up with him, but then we never get to see him after that.
Yeah, I think in general, I think some of the side characters in this movie should have gotten more time. Like I was about to say, I think Rachel should have gotten more time. I think Tyler should have gotten more time. So yeah, maybe I agree with Sophia there. It could have done maybe a better job of wrapping some of that storyline up.
I think Rachel got a lot of time. I just don't think
Yeah.
Rachel got Odessa was on the screen for like a good chunk in the second half. Gwyneth Paltrow was on the screen for a while. Kevin O'Leary got like I think that was enough. I'm just more referring to like he was kind of just like left in the end, and I mean a lot of things are just like left in the end, and it's fine. Like we're not going to have to flesh out their whole story. It's not like it was like a week or 2 weeks in time, whatever it was.
Did no one like Gwyneth in this?
I
I
liked.
thought she was
good.
fine. I thought she was
I think
good.
she was good. I don't love her as an actress in general, but I think she was solid in this.
I realized I hadn't really seen her in a lot of dramatic roles until I watched Hard Eight, and that was probably the first one that I'd seen, and she was amazing. I thought she was so good in this. I really, like I said, all the performances, her and Odessa, I thought were so good.
I think she's good.
Yeah,
I would
Odessa was
take
great.
Elle, Inga, who were my other competitors? Who were some other? I would take Odessa over her.
Elle Fanning out of here, bro.
I think Elle Fanning was better in Scent of Ed Value than Glenn Oak to watch here.
Do you guys feel so? Obviously, like Leo and Timmy are gonna get the nominations, right? And I feel like they kind of play like similar, like Dicky kind of characters in a way. They're both obviously great, both deserving. Do you feel like it's a down year for Best Actor, or do you really feel like the two of them are like really great in their roles?
I think the two of them are really great.
I think they're fantastic. I think even like some of the other guy, like Paul, if he gets, if he's not running for supporting, like still think he's phenomenal. He'll probably be supporting, but like Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon is fantastic as well. Like I think this is a strong year, so I don't know why. I mean, performances are subjective. You can think what you want. I just think Leo and Timmy are like fucking unbelievable in these two roles, and I think it's a two-man race. I don't think anyone else is really going to touch them in the end. It seems like it's going to be these two, so we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's much stronger than last year's personally. And Timmy was nominated last year too with the Complete Unknown, but I didn't think that was nearly his best performance. I think I said this probably is just a way better performance than that. And Adrian Brody in The Brutalist was really great, but I can pick like 2 or 3 other performances this year that I think are better than that personally.
Yeah.
Really quick to wrap up discussion. I don't know if I got ball sacked, so you guys are gonna have to let me know. This movie is loosely based on a true story, right? Like this Marty Mauser guy's real, right?
Yeah.
So I saw in real life kind of a little funny thing. He was actually married to a Japanese woman, which is kind of funny. I guess it's like not in the story, but I think it's like a funny little thing.
Yeah. I thought it was a real story at first, and then I was like, and then I heard it was not. And then Chase brought it up, and then I was like, nope, not on. And then I saw Marty Mauser, or Marty, what's his name in real life?
Marty Reisman.
Marty Reisman,
Yeah.
yes. So I was like, okay. But I think it was just kind of based off a guy, and then the story that just took over.
Yeah.
Really good movie, though. A lot of fun. I think I'm going to see it again.
I give it a 4 with potential. I think it has potential to be a 4.5, 5 on rewatch if I really enjoy it.
Also, one thing I wanted to bring up right before the end, so like probably like 20, 25 minutes left of the movie, I'm like Uncut Gems or let's spoilers for Uncut Gems and Good Time. They both end up in like you know, Adam Sandler dies and Robert Pattinson gets caught. I'm like, oh fuck, this is gonna end bad, like for Timmy. Like, what's gonna happen? And then ended great. I was like so happy. Which I would like to see like how that ending would have played out, because they definitely thought about it.
Yeah. I thought the same kind of thing, honestly. I thought an Adam Sandler situation in Uncut Gems was gonna come up and happen to him. I also think just with like Rocky and then Creed doing the same thing of the main guy losing at the end, I think like either way it's kind of like winning or losing has both kind of been played out. So that was just another just to I guess kind of disagree with that point earlier, but I totally get where you're coming from on that as well. Yeah, I can't believe you guys didn't like my review either. I thought it was so good. It was so funny.
What was it?
Hilarious.
Maybe I didn't. I don't know if I
did
saw
like your
it.
review.
Jagger's the only one that liked it. I thought it was funny. I said Josh Safdie bent Benny over and spanked him with a Rockwell paddle.
That's really funny.
Nobody liked my review.
Oh, that's actually one thing I did want to touch on. They really advertised these like orange ping pong balls, but it wasn't really that, big part of the movie, I guess. I don't know. Because it was like never really used either.
Yeah, that was a cool scene though. That when he threw them all out of the window and all. That was great. All right, any other thoughts? Any other points?
You actually did like my review. My bad.
Yeah, no worries. I always do.
Just a lot of fun. It's one of those movies that is just a lot of fun to watch.
We're doing it right
4 stars from Christian, 4 stars from Chase. Jagger.
5 stars. That was one of the best experiences I've ever had in the cinema. Smiling. I literally can't stop thinking about it. Changed my top 4 in Letterboxd. I had it at number 2 on the year, but 2 days ago I was like, fuck it, it's getting moved up. So I moved it to number 1 of the year over Sentimental Value.
Yep. 5 stars from me. Number 1 of the year. Absolutely obsessed with it. Can't believe how much I liked it. Back-to-back years. Timothée Chalamet, number 1 movie of the year. Dune Part 3 on deck. I know the Odyssey's coming out, but we'll see.
I told Jordan to come back, so spoilers now.
Yeah, we're done.
I can't wait for Jordan to see it, actually.
Back. Really quick though, it's not spoiler. Timmy really is in a league of his own for somebody like around that age group. There's just nobody that's rivaling him. There's nobody
Absolutely.
there.
Dominic Sessa.
He has that potential,
Mason.
and we're about to get into it.
That's a great segue, actually. Yeah, Dominic Sessa, his first ever role in a movie came in Holdovers, which we'll talk about now. We all watched that this week. Obviously, Christmas time, or 2 days away from when this podcast drops. So, Merry Christmas to all that celebrate. And let's talk about the Holdovers. I put Jordan down as...
I'm ready. I need help with a word.
Okay. Is it in the synopsis on Letterboxd?
Curmudgeonly?
Curmudgeonly?
I mean, what does that mean?
Like
Jacob moves diff.
Dude, he's a dictionary.
He's actually diff not same. It's insane.
He's diff not same.
he's a curmudgeon. Like he's, I don't know.
Like
I don't know how to describe it.
Grumpy.
He's kind of like grumpy.
Okay.
And
A whatever that
Organized.
word is, instructor at a New England prep school is forced to remain on campus during Christmas break to babysit the handful of students with nowhere to go. Eventually, he forms an unlikely bond with one of them, a damaged, brainy troublemaker, and with the school's head cook, who has just lost a son in Vietnam. You guys like that? I've been working on my reading.
Nice.
You've been putting in work.
Very nice.
Put it in work, yeah. Just reading the dictionary, when I can pick it up and,
Very nice.
just have a couple minutes.
Respect.
Yeah, I watched this a month ago, so I didn't watch it again. But I mean, this movie is just awesome. It's very Dead Poets Society like, and I love the Dead Poets Society, as you know from our episode a couple weeks ago. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts, because when I watched it, I think it was just me and Shiner who saw it. So it was just kind of me and him talking about it a little bit. And I think we're all pretty high on this, and I'm sure everyone's going to kind of talk about the same things, but I just want to hear what you guys have to say, like your favorite parts and things like that.
Sure. I can start here.
Okay.
Schnurr, you want to go? Yeah. Go.
no,
for it.
I was gonna throw it to Chase first because I don't think he started off a conversation yet.
Okay, yeah, Chase, go.
If you have,
Sure. I do want to preface this by saying that I wrote out a really long, thoughtful review for this movie, thinking that I was cooking, but I didn't cook because, thankfully, Jacob corrected me on my review. I thought this was shot entirely on film. It wasn't shot on film. It just was given the illusion of however they went through the post-production process, or maybe the camera they used. It gave the illusion of it being on film.
Thank God you have a good friend.
But yeah, exactly. He saved me
Really
from
embarrassing.
extreme embarrassment. But I will say that, like, one thing that I really appreciate the film is going that distance of trying to find a way to make it look like it's on film. And I think that is something that is so important to a movie that's taking place in the 70s like this one does. It gives you that grimy feel of, especially too, like with the weather or the environment, like it's freezing cold. There's snow on the ground in every scene. Like they do such a good job in the beginning of the movie showing that it's Christmas time, that there's a ton of snow. Someone just scored in the Cowboys game. I don't know who it was. Someone let me know. Ryan Florney's, I don't know.
Yikes.
Whatever.
Yeah, the Cowboys.
Sorry.
Just constantly just screwing themselves out of the playoffs last night. And this is what they
Big
did.
implications in fantasy. That's why I was looking. So sorry, everybody. But they do such a good job in the beginning of the movie, showing all these shots of the environment and just setting the tone. And I think the film, the illusion of it being shot on film is such a big importance on that, which I really admired and liked about it. But the rest of the movie, Paul Giamatti is phenomenal, and I love the bit with his lazy eye, the glass eye that he wears. Ava and I throughout the whole movie were like, his eye keeps switching, and we couldn't figure out why it kept switching. I love that they clear that up, and it becomes like a nice little tidbit in the movie. It's so touching and so, like, it's so easy to feel the emotion of these characters, and these characters develop so well throughout the movie, especially the cook. The woman cook is so good. I think she won an Oscar for this role, if I'm not mistaken.
Actress, yeah.
So, I mean, so many amazing characters to follow through this movie. It was such a good time, but like also not at the same time. Like it just has like the best of both worlds, and it really touched me in a nice way.
It's like subtle.
Yeah,
It's very subtle.
I do think, to your point, Jordan, the Dead Poet Society thing, I do think it is very similar to Dead Poet Society, and having just watched that, it felt like a little repetitive for me personally. But that has nothing to do with like, how good this movie was. I just think like the timing of watching the movies for me just felt a little repetitive.
Yeah, totally understandable. Christian?
Yeah, I think my main takeaway from this one is there's 3 individuals in this movie. It's the teacher, the student, and the cook. And internally, they're all going through their own personal trauma that they're kind of holding in and not really expressive about it. And the way that each one of them is able to help one another, like whether it's intentionally or not, I think is such a beautiful way to tell a story. Even like the teacher giving sort of like a father figure to the kid kind of showing like the teacher like, oh, like you should go out, like you should have this relationship with like whoever, whatever it is, and like to help the cook through like the trauma loss of her son. I think the way that that's all done is just so phenomenal. Dominic Sessa is absolutely incredible in this movie. He really is, and I have never heard of this guy. I've never seen this guy, and to put a performance on like that is just, it's so impressive. To be able to touch into some of those emotional elements so well, I really, really loved his performance. Yeah, this movie is really, really strong. It's a really great movie.
It's his first thing ever.
It was his first movie ever, and he's now cast to play Anthony Bourdain in an Anthony Bourdain biopic.
No way.
Yeah.
Sat.
Let me
I
ask.
love
He was found in like a local theater when they took like 800 tapes or something. They couldn't find the right person for the role, and they were just like, let's just like check out some local schools, and they found him in like some
That's
sort
insane.
of theater program.
That's crazy.
Like this is gonna get some controversy, but I was watching this and I was like, Sessa is putting on a better performance than maybe I've seen from Butler, so that's why Austin Butler. That's why he was in my review. But also, I was thinking about, okay, who else is like in this realm? Like Timothy Chalamet. This performance might be like even better than any Chalamet performance for me. Like this guy just absolutely rips through this movie emotionally. He's so fucking phenomenal.
You're high on crack.
He's just hot taking now. Now he's just hot taking.
I don't think so. I think the way that he's able to like.
I understand, but the
You
Chalamet
said Barry
thing
Keoghan,
is
yeah.
insane.
Oh gosh, hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Fucking fires off a hot take and decides to leave.
Fires off 2 hot takes and then
He
leaves.
couldn't withstand the heat.
He can't defend it. He's running.
He was literally mid hot take and then just goes, "I'll be right back."
Hopefully everything's okay there.
That's insane. Hopefully, yeah.
Wild.
For the apartment's not on fire.
I don't know if I can really add on anything to what you guys are saying. I have a lot of the same sentiments. I think I'm a little bit lower than you guys, but I feel like on rewatch I could be higher. I just remember back in 2023, this was playing in front of like movies all the time. This trailer, and I was like, "This looks
I remember too, yeah.
terrible." So wrong. Which I saw in theaters. Awesome. I don't know what else I could really add. Like finding family in very unconventional places with very unconventional people. It was a very heartwarming story. I loved touching on the mental illness with the father and how that affects people around him and his son, and how his wife just completely abandoned him. I just thought it was a really beautiful movie. I wish my girlfriend didn't fall asleep in it.
I watched it alone.
Ava loved it. She cried a lot.
So many great quotes. There's just too many to count. I know Jordan had a great one in his review about like the whole looking. Yeah, you can read it.
I can read it. I've been working on my reading.
Yeah, go for it. All right, it's not ready.
My bad.
Chase, how many?
I got it like right here.
How many
It's right here.
tears are in your bed from Ava? It's crazy. She cries at like every movie.
Oh, she cries a lot. She's a big crier, but this one made her cry a lot too.
This quote, the fact that I like took a single quote from this movie is like, it's like fire. There's nothing new. This is Paul Giamatti's character says this. There's nothing new in human experience. Each generation thinks it's invented debauchery or suffering or rebellion, but man's every impulse and appetite is on display right here all around you. So before you dismiss something as boring or irrelevant, remember, if you truly want to understand the present or yourself, you must begin in the past. Whoa.
Special. And you should listen to that, because you always hate talking about inspiration and
Fucking bro.
and looking in the past, but it's true. That is an absolute bar. What did you say?
said I'm sick of the inspo.
That is an absolute bar. I love when Paul Giamatti is at the bowling alley and just like interrupts those two guys' conversation to give them like a random fact that they don't care about. They just give him a blank stare. It's so funny. The more I watch, this is my favorite Christmas movie. I've since it came out, I've watched it every single year now around this time. It's gonna keep happening. I just love it so much. Chase described it perfectly in his review that it feels freezing. They do such a good job creating this environment where it actually feels cold watching this movie, but at the same time, it feels like a nice warm hug. Like you just want to cuddle up in some pajamas in like a Christmassy themed room with a cup of hot chocolate and people that you care about. And luckily, Chase got that experience. I think minus the hot
did.
chocolate.
I watched.
But
I had some chocolate chip cookies.
That counts.
What did you say, Jagger?
I
Hey,
watched
milk?
with some hot chocolate.
Yeah,
Nice, Jagger.
it's just such a beautiful movie. A moment I love too, touching on the depression, is when Paul Giamatti finds Dominic Sessa's antidepressants on the floor and he like picks it up and he's like, "Oh, what is this for?" And he's like, "Oh, it's just like something I take to, whatever, like help me calm down."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Oh, it's for depression." And then it turns out Paul Giamatti takes the same one, just goes
Yeah.
around and takes it. Really incredible
Just
moment.
subtle.
Yeah,
Just
very
subtle.
subtle.
So
It's
good.
one that you're watching it and you're like, this isn't really doing anything that special, I guess. But then once it ends, it all comes together and hits you, and you realize how incredible it actually was. And the more I watch it, the more I would have been like. Unfortunately, this movie ran into the buzzsaw that was Oppenheimer during awards season. But the more I watch it, I would have been okay with Paul Giamatti winning Best Actor. Now, I'm not saying that he should have won it over Cillian Murphy, but he's so good. I absolutely love him in this, and I think that.
That's it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
We might have just watched Snow.
Oh, he froze! Where's the punchline?
All right, so my computer just broke down, so we had to cut there. But what I was saying, I think, was talking about Oppenheimer. I believe is that where I was at?
Award season or something like that.
Yeah,
I don't really remember.
I was saying Oppenheimer kind of dominated the holdovers, unfortunately, in the awards season. But I would have been totally okay with Giamatti winning over Cillian Murphy if that happened. Obviously, didn't. Oppenheimer very deserving for all the awards that year. But yeah, I just think this movie's great. You guys mentioned Divine Jordan Randolph winning supporting actress. She absolutely deserved that. What a year for supporting actors too. That was Robert Downey Jr. and her for this. So really great movie. I mentioned my favorite holiday movie. I guess I didn't really have that much more to say, honestly, when everything just got destroyed.
Almost made it to the end.
Yep. Yeah.
I've said a 4.5 if we want to do ratings.
Sure.
4.5 for me as well.
I'm at a 4.
I know Christian is also at a 4, I believe, even though he's not here. And I am at a 5, finally. I gave it a 4.5 the first 2 watches. This is my 3rd time. I just keep coming back to it. I feel like anything less than a 5 would be wrong for me.
What's higher,
Love
Marty
it.
Supreme or the holdovers?
Marty Supreme.
Marty. Perfect.
Chase, you want to know where Marty Supreme sits right now? I put it one spot above Psycho.
Oh, wow.
You're mad. I was like, that'll
Wow.
stir.
I'll have to
stir
take a
some-
look at your list today.
Yeah, I figured that would maybe stir some trouble, but really good. Yeah, great movie. Am I like off? Is my timing off right here on the recording? I feel like it's a little bit off. I don't know.
Look good to
No,
me.
you're good for me. Everything's normal for me.
Okay. Anyway, without Christian here now, unfortunately, we're gonna do guess the quote. We're gonna play head of his teams. We'll play individual. For individual, I'll just go kind of one by one, and each person will get a chance to kind of start.
Yeah.
And then, okay. So the order that we'll start with, we'll just go with what I have here in the recording: Jordan, Chase, Jagger, and then so second question, Chase, you'll start, and then it'll be Chase, Jagger, Jordan, and then you guys know how it goes. So I have 10 questions here and a tiebreaker. First one, they kind of range. I think they're mostly like gettable, but kind of hard. I don't know. We'll see. They might be too easy, honestly. First one,
They're gettable, but
Dreams
kind of hard
make-
might be too easy. Nice.
like some of them are kind of harder than others. Some of them I think might be kind of easy. I don't really know where it's gonna fall, so we'll see. I'll give you guys I don't know, how long do you want? Like 30-second timer for each. So I'll read it out and then I'll start the timer. Jordan, coming to you first. The first
Yes.
quote is, Dreams make good stories, but everything important happens when you're awake. 30 seconds starts
I've heard
now.
it so many times.
I know it. Like, I've heard the quote. Everything important happens when you're awake.
15.
Fucking hell, I'm not gonna know it.
Throwing out
10.
there.
5,
He ain't know what
4,
I mean.
3, 2, 1.
Dune 2.
Yeah. What'd you say?
Dune Part 2.
It is not Dune Part 2.
I have no idea.
Chase, you're up next. Your timer starts now.
Yeah, I don't know it either. Let's go, Fablemans.
It's not the Fablemans.
Dirty Fable.
Jagger, your timer starts
I've heard
now.
it so many times. I don't know what it is.
Thank God, I thought I was an idiot. Still could.
I'm just gonna go with Inception and move it on.
It is not Inception. I'll give you guys a hint. Should we go back around with a hint
Yeah, we can
of
do
the
that.
year? Okay.
I'm not
Let me
gonna
just
get
double
it.
check
Yeah, maybe.
what year this came out.
Yeah, I don't think the year's gonna help me.
This movie came out in 2021. Jordan, back to you. Starting now.
Okay, I got it.
You
Do
did?
you actually?
Yeah. No, I don't have it. I'm just gonna throw out a guess.
20 seconds.
2021.
15. 10.
Dune Part 1.
Yep. Dune Part 1.
I knew it was fucking Dune.
I was gonna say Top Gun Maverick.
I just had the wrong one.
2022.
Yeah, I know.
Mm.
Let me just keep track.
All right, so I wasn't an
Score.
idiot.
Yeah, I know. I figured someone would go off that and get it. Do you know who said it? Bonus point for if you know who said it.
Rebecca
Timothy
Ferguson.
Chalamet's dad.
No, and no. It was Duncan, Idaho.
Devon
First one down. First one down goes to Jordan. Oh, and now Christian's back, right?
Just like that. All right, who's on my team?
Let's
We
just
gotta
play teams from now on.
Okay, we'll
on
play
my
teams
team?
from now on. Christian, we're playing Guess the Quote. It is the teams. I had it as Jagger and Christian versus Jordan and Chase.
Chase, we're up 1-0.
1-0.
Yep.
So,
My bad about
nailed it
that.
there.
Rachel's parents just showed up unexpectedly, and she's sleeping for her shift tonight. So I was like, oh god.
Gotcha.
let me just make sure I'm keeping track here. Okay, Jordan and Chase up 1-0 right now. I guess since you guys just got the point and Jordan started, I'll go to Christian and Jagger to start off for this next one. Christian basically will have 30 seconds to figure out what movie this quote is from.
Me as
All
well.
right.
We're playing. We're playing together, right?
Yeah.
Didn't I say that? I was telling Christian just because he wasn't here for
Understood.
start. Okay, Christian and Jagger. Second quote: "You sit on a throne of lies." 30 seconds starts
Elf.
now.
Elf.
Yeah, it is Elf. Okay, that was quick. See, I said some of them might be too easy. I figured I want to get a Christmas one in there. I thought maybe you'd think it was like something more like fantasy, but
Not fucking love that movie.
okay.
Or love that
1-1.
quote.
Yeah, I didn't know how you felt about Elf. I wasn't sure.
I love Elf. It's one of the best.
I know you guys because you have like a "Smiling's my favorite" shirt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Okay, back to Jordan and Chase. Third quote: "It's conflict and it's compromise and it's very, very exciting." 30 seconds starts now.
Can I hear it one more time?
You sit on a throne of lies versus it's conflict and very exciting.
It's conflict and it's compromise and it's very, very exciting. You have 18 seconds. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Godfather Part 2.
No. I feel like this one isn't that bad. Okay. Back to Jagger and Christian. Timer starts now.
It's got to be a comedy.
Dude, I have no idea.
It's got to be a
I
comedy.
have no
though.
clue.
It seems like a relationship comedy. I was thinking like Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but like I don't think that's like gettable.
20 seconds.
It's conflict, it's compromise,
And it's very, very exciting.
and it's very, very exciting.
10
Let's just like
seconds.
let's drop a random comedy. What do you got?
Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Hey, let's go.
5,
Let's go super
4,
bad.
3.
Super bad, sure.
No, it's not super bad. Back to Jordan and Chase. This movie came out in 2016. 3, 2, 1. Timer starts now.
No idea.
One of the
It's
greatest years for
conflict
movies
and
ever.
it's compromise, and it's very, very exciting. 20 seconds.
Arrival.
No. Back to you guys.
Yeah,
30 seconds on the clock.
I'm
Starting
thinking
now.
about 2016 movies. I'm like Row One. I don't know any other 2016
25.
movies.
It's confidence, compromise, and very, very exciting.
20 seconds.
I got nothing
15.
besides Row.
Dude,
We
I have
all like
nothing.
this movie.
We
I think it's
all
10
love
seconds.
this movie, comedy movie, like fucking Good Boys. I don't know.
5. No, it's not Good Boys.
Oh.
2.
I was
that a
actually
guess?
thinking good boys.
Yeah,
too.
you can count that as a guess.
Yeah,
That's
it's-
fine.
I
I
was-
kind of just threw out one.
Okay. Do you want the answer or do I?
Get the
Yeah, let's
answer.
move
This was La La Land, Sebastian, when he's talking about jazz. He says it's conflict and it's compromise and it's very, very exciting.
Yeah,
I would have never gotten
I would have
that.
never
Never.
gotten that.
2 5 stars. Christian, don't you have it at a 5-star?
I think I do. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
Frauds.
2 5-stars, a 4.5. Come on. It was a little hard though. Fourth one. Back to this is Christian and Jagger now, right?
Christian and Jagger.
Here we
Okay.
go, Chase. I am your father. There you go.
Do you want to take a leap of faith or become an old man filled with regret waiting to die alone? 3, 2, 1, start.
I mean, the leap of faith. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah,
Did you just give us
Yeah.
Spider-Man?
I thought I was about to freak out.
there's no way it is though.
Can you repeat
Say
it,
it one
though?
more time. Do you want to take a leap of faith?
Do you want to take a leap of faith or become an old man filled with regret waiting to die alone? 15 seconds.
No fucking clue.
10,
Pull something out of your ass right now.
5,
I think I know it, Chase.
4,
Really?
Dude,
Yeah.
2.
no idea.
Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse.
It is not Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Throw it, Jordan.
30
I think
seconds.
it's the holdovers.
It is not the Holdovers.
Great. Fuck me.
This movie came out. Let me double check. I think
I fucked us
2010.
2010.
Yeah, 2010. Timer starts now.
Inception was 2010, right? Or was that 2012?
that could make sense within the realm of the quote.
Was that
Do you want to take
2010
a
or
leap of faith or
2012?
become an old man filled with regret waiting to die alone? 15
We'll start
seconds.
cheating.
10 seconds.
I don't hate that guess.
Inception.
7. Yes, it is Inception.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, Jagger.
It's what's his name? Saito says it too.
I think Jagger could be
God.
cheating, but I could be wrong.
He could be. I wouldn't put it past him. Now I'm going to cheat, though, for this one.
Okay. 2-1.
Now
Jagger.
we cheat, Jordan.
I'm watching the fucking Saints tie the Jets right now, and this is it.
Wait, are the
Back
Jets
to-
winning?
3-3.
I would love to, but I can't.
Back to Jordan and Chase. Fifth question or fifth quote. What's the matter? The food ain't that bad. Starting now.
I mean, what are these quotes we got?
25
These are
seconds.
hard.
Dude, I have no idea.
Dude,
I mean, that could be literally any movie
20
ever.
seconds.
feel like I know this.
I mean, what's the matter? The food ain't that bad.
15.
Game of Thrones. No.
Food ain't that bad. 10 seconds. 5,
Dude, I don't know.
4, 3,
17.
The
2,
Departed.
1. No. Jagger and Christian. Timer starting now.
Any
What's the
idea?
matter?
I was
What'd you
thinking
say?
like some dumbass line from like Tenet. Like I ordered my hot sauce an hour ago. like that type of thing.
20 seconds.
I have a weird feeling this is a recent movie. Like I feel like I've heard this recently.
What's the matter? I
15.
picture like someone at like a table like throwing up from like some disease or something. That's
10
not
seconds.
like food.
There's no way this is like 48 acres, right?
40 acres.
3,
Final
2,
answer.
1.
Tenet.
No. Timers. Oh, actually, wait. This movie came out. In,
This doesn't help us at all.
it might. I mean,
Let's see.
1979.
I was way
30 seconds. Timer starts now.
Hey, what's the matter? The food ain't that bad.
Godfather. I don't know. When did Godfather come out, Jordan?
Why are you asking
20
me?
seconds.
Like
I
I
don't
would
know.
know that.
What's the matter? The food ain't that
79?
bad.
I think I might know it too, actually.
Yeah.
The food ain't that
12.
bad.
10.
Like what?
I don't know. Godfather Part 1.
5. It is not The
that.
Godfather Part 1. Back to you
You
guys.
stink.
30 seconds.
It's Alien.
Now.
That's what I was gonna say. I think
It
it's
is
Alien.
Alien.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
a chest
Alien
burster
when the
scene.
chest burster.
Yeah.
You had it right there, too. You're like at a table and someone's like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm out on this game.
Sounds like a skill issue.
definitely a skill
Sixth quote. This is...
Wait, what's the score?
3-1 Jagger and Christian.
We got it.
Who is starting off here again?
This is awesome.
Apologize.
Them.
Christian.
Okay. Jagger Christian. Fear leads to anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to suffering. 30 seconds now.
You want to take the
Is
honors?
it Empire or is it New? You're right. I'm just thinking Empire Return. Like it's up to you. I don't know which.
Oh shit!
20 seconds.
I'm pretty sure.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be Empire. When
15.
yeah, it has to be Empire.
Okay.
It's not Empire.
Oh my god,
It's
we're
Revenge
so
of the
dumb.
Sith.
It is not Revenge of the Sith.
What?
Okay. But let's fucking take.
Hang on.
No, he
Hang
said
on.
it. He says it to Anakin
Let's fucking take a chill pill.
in the room. He says it to Anakin in the room when he's confessing.
Suffering leads to.
Hold on, let me double check.
All right, let him think. But what the fuck?
In the
I thought this. Why did I think this was like the Yoda scene with Luke?
That's
I
what
think
did
he says
too,
it to
but
Anakin
I think Chase
when
is
Anakin
right.
is like when Anakin's in like therapy with Yoda. I think he says it to Anakin.
Okay.
I think that's right.
Correction.
I think Chase is
I
right.
think so as well. If not, we got to go like Attack of the Clones.
Anakin, the Jedi have taken over.
Maybe he says it twice. I don't know.
Yeah. So I'll give. Wait, let me just double check. Because it is Yoda.
He's reading the huge script.
What movie?
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, no, you're all wrong. Okay, keep going.
Okay, I didn't look it up. So what the
Look it
fuck?
up.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I swear to God, I don't
So
know it still.
It's either Return of the
Okay,
Jedi or
It's not A New Hope.
Attack of the Clones.
How the fuck is it not Revenge of the Sith? What?
It's not.
Wait, or is it Phantom Menace when he's going through it with Anakin, like when they bring him in
It's Phantom
the
Menace.
Jedi Council? Yeah, Phantom Menace.
Wow.
There you go.
This kid sucks.
Okay.
4-1.
we get a point
Guess
here.
we're not Star Wars fans. What the fuck?
That's
I know. I was
how did
like,
we
I
get
wanted
that
to
wrong?
give a
That's
Star Wars
crazy.
one to see
Crazy.
what happens.
I mean, I feel like anyone would have had like the same thoughts. I think Empire might have been a bad guess, but I think Revenge of the Sith, most people would have guessed right away.
Yeah, that was poor. I hope nobody listens to that. 30 seconds.
Phantom Menace. See, I trusted you guys more than myself and Google for a second because you're that big fans. But y'all suck.
Lay it on us.
4-1. Chase Jordan, number 7. Like, you guys are getting mad at me.
Here we go.
The book says we may be through with the past, but the past ain't through with us. Timer starts now.
You can't make this up.
Or let's just pass it to them. I mean, come on, we're not gonna get this.
Like, the other thing, like, I'm picking movies that you guys all really, really like, okay?
The
I
book?
didn't pick any movie.
Book is the past.
The book says we may be through with the past, but the past ain't through with us. 15 seconds.
I mean, what's the book?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't even have a guess.
Heat.
Not Heat.
Wow, that was
Fake
actually going to be
fans.
my guess.
It is not Heat. These are some fake fans on this pod. Jagger,
Actually,
Christian,
my guess.
30 seconds.
The book says the past.
Go.
For the past.
Say it one more time, Jacob.
The book says we may be through with the past, but the past ain't through with us.
Say it in Samuel L. Jackson's voice.
20 seconds. No.
The book? What movie has a book? Is it a literal book or I don't think so.
That's what the character says.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
I was thinking like Pulp.
5,
Samuel L. Jackson
4,
saying that. I have no idea.
3,
Go Pulp. Go
2.
Pulp.
There you go.
It is not Pulp.
It's not Pulp because I haven't seen Pulp.
Yeah,
It's not
that's the only
Pulp.
thing that was holding back.
This movie came out in 1999. 30 seconds, Jordan and Chase. Starting now.
99.
99, Chaz. Toy Story. What else came in at 99?
20 seconds.
I think Toy Story was 95.
Yeah, no worries.
15.
We're fake fans.
10.
The Jungle Book.
No, that is not a
5,
real guess. That's not a real
4,
guess.
3, 2, 1. Final guess?
Saving Private Ryan.
No. Back to you guys. 1999. The book
Chase,
says
we
we may be
suck.
through with the past, but the past
It's a
ain't
shot.
through with us. Final chance. Jagger Christian. Timer starts now.
Okay, this is not a guess, but Jagger, I'm thinking like is 7 1999?
That's 95, I believe.
Okay.
20
What
seconds.
else? Truman Show, is that 99?
Truman Show is 99, but there's no way fucking Truman's saying that.
15.
Ain't? Like, who says ain't?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too.
10. 9.
I have no clue.
I think we roll the dice on Truman Show
Go
if we have
ahead.
no guess.
Go ahead.
We'll go Truman Show.
It's not Truman Show. It is
Lay it on us.
Magnolia.
Oh, I mean, it's 3 hours of dialogue.
Jimmy says it backstage before he goes on TV. He's remembering the line. It says, the book says, maybe through the past, but the past
No
ain't through with us."
fucking chance.
I would have never gotten that.
Never gotten that if you gave me 1,000 guesses.
I wasn't gonna pick the most famous quote from every movie, but I picked like movies that you guys all very
Fair.
much like and rate highly. So I figured
It's fair.
Giving you
but
a
I've seen it
chance.
once, and it's like a 3-hour movie
I've seen
of
it
dialogue.
twice. I feel like I still. There's no way.
it's a big quote.
99, I
But it
probably
did
would have
happen.
gotten it in like a few guesses, but like not because of the quote, just because of the year.
If I said, but it did happen, would you guys have known that?
But it did happen. I think I
No.
would have.
I think I would have
Yeah.
got that.
Okay, yeah. Big quotes. All right. Number 8. This is to Jagger and Christian. Sorry I'm late. Work was murder. 30 seconds starting now.
So work was actually murder.
That sounds like a 7 quote, but I'm not gonna.
I was thinking more.
Sorry I'm
comedy
late.
20
lines
seconds.
or like a joke,
Oh,
but
sorry I'm late. Work was
15.
murder.
you could go 7. I'm fine with it.
I'm picturing like Brad Pitt going back to his girlfriend.
Gwyneth
I don't know.
Paltrow. Go ahead.
5.
Go ahead. 7.
Let's go 7.
It's not 7. Jason Jordan, 30 seconds. Sorry I'm late. Work was murder.
Sounds like a
Starting
Kevin Spacey
now.
quote, Chase.
I have no freaking clue. I'm
20.
awful at this game.
Usual
So-
suspects. Final answer.
It's not the usual suspects.
Oh no.
Okay. This movie came out in. This movie came out
We
in,
suck.
I believe, 2001. Let me double check that.
2000.
2002.
We suck, Chase.
2002 movie. Sorry I'm late. Work was murder.
So Spider-Man was 2002.
30 seconds.
Does that make sense for Spider-Man though? I don't
And I
know.
think maybe 2002, City of God.
20 seconds.
Can't be City of God.
28 Days Later.
15.
No, not 28.
Sorry,
Not Spider-Man.
10. 5. 4.
Not Star Wars.
2. 1.
Spider-Man.
It is Spider-Man.
Yeah, fuck. Shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. What scene is that?
Norman says it when he shows up to like that whole like dinner
Awful.
party or whatever.
Wow.
I was on
Yeah.
sabbatical.
I'm better at
Good
years.
Sorry,
than I
I'm
am at
late. Work
quotes.
was murder. Green Goblin.
Good shit,
All right.
Jagger.
Number 9, Jordan Chase. For me, the sun rises and sets with her, man. 30 seconds starting
That
now.
sounds familiar.
That does sound really familiar. Jordan, have you seen 500 Days of Summer? That
20
was my first
seconds.
thought.
Yeah, but I don't think it's that.
15.
Oh my god.
Man, that could be the dude. The Big Lebowski.
10,
What was he talking about?
I don't know.
5, 4, 3,
Fuck us.
1. Final guess?
No idea.
The Big Lebowski.
It's not The Big Lebowski. 30 seconds. Jagger
gonna be
Christian
easy.
starting now.
My initial thoughts was either The Notebook or About Time.
You can go with whatever of those because I don't
20 seconds.
know. I don't think it's either. I need the year.
It sounds like a romance movie. I think we've all seen The Notebook and we all generally like it.
Yeah, I
Yes.
would go Notebook over.
So I'm gonna go with The Notebook.
5. No, it's not The Notebook. Okay. Back to Jordan and Chase.
Sunrise.
This movie came out in 1995. For me, the sun rises and sets with her, man. I'll also say, just to help out a little more, not an action. No, not a romance. 30 seconds
I got it.
starting now.
Grady has it.
Codepedia.
It's the
20
years.
seconds.
The years do it.
I have no fucking
No idea.
Jagger, give me a chance to think about it before you say it.
10,
Just give it to Jagger. We don't want one. I literally have no idea.
5, 4,
No
3,
answer.
2, 1. No answer. Okay. Jagger and Christian.
Is
Oh
it
my god.
Jagger? Is it maybe Forrest Gump talking to Jen A?
No, it's Heat, right?
It's Heat.
Oh, it is
yeah.
Heat.
Oh, it is Heat. Fuck.
It's Heat.
Yeah.
After the most famous one, where it's like, you know, can't have anything back at home you care about. You feel heat.
Jenny.
Forrest Gump was 94.
All right.
94. Okay.
6-1. Jagger and Christian has more than secured this, but last effort here.
Oh, now Loud McConkey's getting long touchdowns? This fucking guy.
10th question. This one going to Jagger and Christian to start, just to play things out. Let me just double check. Yeah. You'll have bad times, but it'll always wake you up to the good stuff you weren't paying attention to. 30 seconds starting now.
I'm out.
You'll have bad times, but always we can keep things paying attention.
20 seconds.
Dead Poets
15.
Society?
Is that a final guess?
Sure.
10. No, not Dead Poet Society.
All right, give us the year, Schnee.
Okay. You really should be able to get this one.
I think I might have it, actually.
Do you want to
Give
give
us
out
the
a
year
guess?
just in case.
1997.
Good Will Hunting.
Good job, Chase. It's Good Will Hunting.
Good job,
Yeah.
Chase.
Yes!
Way to end on a high note.
Come on!
I mean, these are
son. That's too easy.
Come on, bro.
Heat,
Come on, bro.
Good Will Hunting, Magnolia, Alien, Inception, La La Land. These are like a lot of highly rated movies.
We suck. Let's wrap it
Alp's
up.
gonna be hyped.
Look at this shit.
Alp's gonna be hyped that I just got that.
Yeah. Shout out Alp. I hope you got that one right
We
away.
shout him out every episode.
We have to.
I hope you got that
go.
one
We
right
gotta shout
away.
out all our new fans that are listening this week too.
Yeah.
Ola, Cooper,
Michael.
Monday Film Club,
Angel.
Angel,
Nicola, or right? Is that
Nicola, yeah,
Nicola.
Yeah.
There was another one too.
Cool. All right.
Shay,
Cooper.
SGA,
Cooper.
Shay.
I don't know if he said
All
Cooper.
Coop.
right, that's guess the quote. Solid game. I don't know. I guess it was a little harder than I thought it was going to be. But that'll do it for the episode as well. Next week we are talking Stranger Things. We're going to do a Stranger Things episode. The new part 2 drops on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.
Christmas Day.
Christmas Day. We'll talk about that. We'll also cover No Other Choice, the new Park Chan-wook movie, a little bit. But yeah, mostly a Stranger Things episode. So definitely be sure to tune in for that. Any last words from anyone?
Then the following week we'll have to figure out the finale.
Yeah, we will do that as well. Also, we didn't even mention this, which I feel like we should, just as a movie podcast. Rob Reiner
Oh yeah.
passing away. Yeah. Won't talk too much about it, obviously, but Yeah, just something that I definitely wanted to touch on. Very, very sad. So many great movies. We just reviewed When Harry Met Sally. I know a couple of us. I know Jordan's parents really like Princess Bride. I love Princess Bride. Jagger just watched that one too. Misery, Stand by Me, like so many great movies. So just wanted to mention that very, very sad moment in the film world. And yeah, rest in peace to Rob Reiner.
Well said. Yeah.
Yeah. So with that, we will end the episode here. Thank you so much for listening, and be sure to tune in next week. And follow us at the Watchlist Podcast on TikTok.
Word. See ya.